Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah, but
But as
it's
far
just
as Chris
like, yeah,
Brown,
like,
do you think Chris Brown is still the
uh-huh.
same, like he was back then?
Hell
Hell
no.
nah.
Yo,
Nah,
Hell
he
no.
he
No.
he took a
He
hit
was
from that.
Justin Bieber before Justin
Yeah.
Bieber was
this
Justin
Chris
Bieber.
Brown was like popping before all
Yeah.
that shit. Now Chris Brown, I don't think he's still dropping good songs, but every song he used to drop back then was fire.
Yeah.
No matter
But
what Chris Brown does, no matter what, good or bad, like he gets memed on Twitter and called, like a
Yeah.
woman
woman beater.
abuser. You
Woman
know what I'm
Yeah.
beater.
saying?
Yo, they said
But
Fab woke
still,
up in
but
Chris Brown's
still, with,
body.
Ah, yo,
That's
yo,
what they said,
chill.
man.
that
But yo,
That's
shadow
funny. Nah,
possession, man.
yeah,
I
they said
did see that.
you
I
saw that
saw
Go
that
to
Fab
meme
video.
though, or
Shakamaru.
GIF. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so but
Freaky
shout out to
Friday
the
shit.
chat. We just doing a quick after dark, just talking about some shit. Playoffs for the NBA is about to pop off, so I'm excited about that. I honestly wanted the Nuggets to get in. To be honest, I wanted the Nuggets to get in because I feel like the
Nuggets over
Timberwolves.
T-Wolves? But
Yeah,
T-Wolves got too much star power to like not see him. Like the Nuggets, they're too
yeah.
young.
But the thing, I feel like the Nuggets are more hungry, man. Like it's just like I feel like they would go for it more. But I mean, the T was they do have star power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Carl Anthony Towns ain't hungry.
Not as hungry as like how I saw the Nuggets going after it. Like
I don't know,
they had
but
to win some close
Jimmy
games to
too?
get there. Huh?
Jimmy?
I mean, Jimmy. I don't think Jimmy's all the way back yet. That's the thing. Like he's just coming off an injury, so I don't know if they're gonna get the full Jimmy. So I think they play the Rockets, right? So I don't know about that. But yeah, the first thing I wanted to talk about today, I talked about this in the chat with some of the guys, but it's about this girl in school. So they have this girl, right? And apparently she went to school without a bra. And when she went to school without the bra, the dean basically came. They put an undershirt on her, and the undershirt wasn't like I guess stopping her boobs from moving enough. So she gave her band-aids and told her to put the band-aids on her nipples. The reason why is that they're saying the girl was distracting the boys in the classroom. Now, as far as the band-aids on the nipples, I'm like, all right, okay, I'm sure there's other things you could have done. But this turned into like a huge thing on Instagram where people are talking about she's a woman. Why are we trying to sexualize her? She should be able to wear a bra if she wants to. And mind you, she's 15 or something like that. How do you guys feel about that?
It's like they're trying to go against nature because, I mean, it's been like that forever. So it's not like we're trying to really put a label on anything
I mean,
when you think about it.
I just don't think it's okay to go to school without a fucking bra.
I mean, wait, hold on.
Wait.
You said-
Where
did you
was
say-
she going to school at?
Did you say she's 15? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
she's in high school.
Check it out. If you 15 and you got titties already, your parents should be making you dress appropriately.
No, that's facts though. They usually, kind of like
But the
give
thing
you
is,
a lot of
Yeah,
information.
they were
I ain't
blaming
trying
the
to be funny.
boys,
Like that's
and
facts.
they were saying the boys should be paying attention to school and not her.
I mean, come on, they're
Wow.
15.
She must have some knockers.
Yo, when I was 15, when I was 15 and I was in school, I wasn't worried about school. I was
You
worried
mean
about
last year?
Bro,
trying to
as a
lose my
teenager, and you see a girl and you can tell she don't got a bra on,
B. Yeah.
like, come
You
on.
Yeah, that's money right there.
Yeah, facts.
Like that's what you hope for as a teenager. Like
I say if it makes her uncomfortable, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't born with no bra.
Wow.
Wait.
Oh, come on, bro. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I can't.
So you saying that fucking if it's like really fucking hot one day and I'm like, God damn, my balls are sweaty as fuck. I'm about to fucking take off my pants and let my nuts hang, blood.
No, all I'm saying is look.
I let my
She had a
nuts
shirt
hang,
on.
fam.
She had a shirt on, but I'm just saying like this. If you were to turn around and say, look, it's hot outside, I don't feel like wearing no drawers under my pants, that's your damn business. That ain't
And then you got your-
That's
but
a
if it's
completely-
noticeable though,
yo,
but
that's
if
a
if it's
completely-
noticeable, it's everybody else's different. It's
That's a
everybody else's
complete-
business then.
That's
I
a
mean, shit,
completely
you-
different scenario.
I mean, it kind of is it really? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
It's called
what
being
happens-
presentable.
You could be wearing, you know what I'm saying? You could be wearing shorts and your shit could be hanging out the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
So the reason why she didn't wear the bra
If you're
was
doing that, you're
apparently
wrong for that too.
They said she had sunburn. She said she didn't wear a bra because her shoulders were sunburned. Does that make it any better?
No.
Let her do her.
I mean, they had to give some
Nigga
kind of
trip.
excuse, and that sounds like
And
they're
then
just
she says,
trying to backtrack a little bit.
They said we should not treat a girl like this because of where her fat cells decided to distribute genetically.
Oh,
Come on,
God.
y'all.
Okay, yeah, that kind of that brings me back to the beginning
Come on,
of the
y'all. What type
first
of
statement.
excuse is that?
What did she just have like some ignorantly just like huge like
It sounds
noticeably
like
like
it.
you know what I'm saying? Did
sounds
she get
like
off the
it.
bus and everybody was just like she ain't got no bra?
I think you
You
can.
know what
It
I'm
was like one of those where you can tell that she didn't have a bra. It was
It
From
one of
sounds
five
yeah. It
miles
sounds
away.
like she. It sounds like she got some titties.
because if she got
So,
sunburn
you know
on
what I
her
mean?
shoulders, then she's probably wearing something like mad loose, mad. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
like,
That's just making her like all self-conscious and shit like that. Like the girl can't even attend
No,
basically
she-
8 hours of
so-
forced slavery
and wait,
without a bra.
around teenagers.
She's a teenager her damn self.
That's what I'm saying. She should expect that attention. It's like, can you imagine like you walk in, you don't have a bra on, all the niggas is staring at this girl, that she's just like, all right, man. Like,
Wait, what?
huh? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying all the niggas they're staring at this girl. They're not paying attention to class, and she's just like, yo, she's a distraction, essentially.
Dude, there is girls in class with bras on, and I'm sitting there like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
So imagine a girl
and
without
yeah,
a bra.
And
It don't matter.
we don't even know the full context either. She could have been walking around like a thought. You know what I mean? She could
The
have.
whole
Well, I
The
mean,
whole
that's a
school
fact.
got
That's a
on,
given.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she could have been walking around like trying to get like. I mean, she was clearly trying to get attention anyway, but she
I
could have
mean,
really
aren't they
been
all?
like,
Come on.
yeah. I ain't. I ain't mad
the
at
whole
you.
school
Yeah.
got on yoga pants. Like what
Exactly.
the hell? You know what I'm saying? It's all out there already. Let her live.
But the thing is, they tried to turn this into like a feminist movement where they're like, so she said this: I decided not to wear a bra today and got pulled out. Well, she put this on Twitter. Said I decided not to wear a bra today and got pulled out of class because one of my teachers complained that it was a distraction to boys in my class. My school basically told me that boys' education is far more important than mine, and I should be ashamed of my body.
You know what where the problem?
I
no, you know where the problem
guarantee they
comes in?
didn't say that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know what the problem with that is? No one's gonna say it's a distraction. If anything, they're gonna say it's inappropriate. You see what I'm saying?
It's both.
Yo, I bet my.
It was a hating ass teacher. That's
I
what
bet-
it was.
I bet money the principal did not say that the boys' education is more important.
Exactly.
Oh, she's
Like-
saying that's what they were insinuating. She
Yeah.
didn't say that.
But that's
Yeah,
not. That's
but
obviously
I
not-
mean, like,
It literally does not make any sense at all.
yeah.
I don't know where she got that from.
But
Yeah,
the thing
that
is,
happens all the time.
How is her education being affected by her not being able to put her titties out?
Facts.
They're basically okay. You can kind of put it like this: they are stopping her from doing her shit by making her. They're putting band-aids out to put across this
Okay,
girl's
I will
nipples.
agree that the band-aid part
That's
was
wild.
fucking. This is a little
bit too
weird.
far.
That you should have sent her ass home.
No,
No,
that's
I
the thing.
know- I
You sent her home.
Yo, I know.
You sent her home.
I
I know.
Go ahead,
when I was in high school, oh my bad, go ahead.
Not saying. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I know when I was in high school, like if it was a scenario like that, and I even recall scenarios like that, like a girl would be wearing some kind of smutty skirt or something, they would give a chick some sweatpants,
Exactly.
or they'd give a chick
Yeah,
a
like, this
hoodie.
is a known thing. Like she's acting like she's the only person in the world that that's ever happened to.
Nah, like I even like hell. I remember we were playing flag football one day. My shirt got ripped to where it was still wearable, but like it was ripped to where you could see my like my whole chest and everything.
Yeah.
And they gave me a shirt. It was like way too small for me and everything, but they made me wear that shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Like, did you guys have like those guy girl things at your high school? You know what I'm saying? Like the things where like the like at the like homecoming like parade type shits where like the cheerleaders were like squad up with the players and they do like some type of shit.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
I guess.
We pushed the limits on those motherfuckers, dog. Like I'm talking about like Christmas pants that had Christmas shorts that was super duper ridiculously short. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
You go?
Trolling. I went to school in the county. I'm not gonna label it a white thing, but they let motherfuckers push the limit.
This
You
man
know
from Florida. I can already tell.
No, but regardless,
Yeah,
regardless.
my thing is just that you don't want something like that to be a distraction. And then again, I'm not the whole situation. I'm like, all right, it's whatever. But what it turned into on Instagram, where women were saying that she's a woman, she should be allowed to do what she wants. I'm like,
I agree.
no,
What?
no.
If somebody
Is anybody allowed to do what they want?
if the school calls me and tells me that they was trying to put band-aids on my daughter's nipples, I'm at the school.
Right,
I'm at the
right.
school.
No, I agree. But if the school called you and was like, your daughter's at the school without a bra.
Hey, you know what I'm responding with?
What?
Why did you call me?
Get the
Oh,
fuck
come
out
on,
of
bro.
here, Trey.
What?
Why did you call
Come
me? You
on,
call,
Trey.
I'm calling
What?
I'm calling DCFS right now, bro. I'm taking
I'm
your
calling
future
him right.
child away from you.
I'm being like, bruh.
What?
I promise you. I'm being like, I'm busy. Why did you call me? Yes, and you know what I'm saying? Did you never walk around with no drawers on? What? You covered up.
Wow.
You covered up.
Trey, I can't
Wow.
believe this. I can't
I
believe
didn't.
it.
I expected more out of you, bro.
I can't believe
On
this.
the show, Trent, don't you got a daughter?
Like,
He has a
And
daughter.
you know what? I'm gonna ask, and she's only like 8 months, and I'm gonna let her be free, nigga.
did you take play? Did you
I'm a
trade
free
places
nigga.
with Jordan for the
She
day or
will be a
something?
free
'Cause you
nigga.
talking wild right now.
Turn off the
I'm-
hen dog and yak. Listen,
I'm
man.
telling you now. Now, will I put it to the side? Be like, yo, look. Let's say if you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna go there. But let's just say if it gets ignorant, I'm like, yo, this is ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I understand if the shit's uncomfortable, but if she's got sunburn and the girl just don't walk around every day with her shits out, you know what I'm saying?
What
Let her be.
what about a strapless bra?
I'm about to say they have different. Come on.
I don't know
They
about
have-
that.
Wait, so
They
hold
have
on,
things
hold
for
on.
I'm not buying no
scenarios.
strapless bras, and she don't
Wait a
got no.
minute.
She don't got no job.
Wait a minute. I took my headphones out for a second. I missed it. So Trent, you're saying that if your 15-year-old daughter has some like big tits for her age, you're gonna let her go to high school with no bra, like rocking her shit like that?
Like I said, if it's ignorant and it's every day, you know what I'm saying? I might have and it's like the clothes are fitting as well. No, it ain't going down like that.
No, I mean I ain't mad at you.
But
I'm just
again,
saying.
if she
I'm just
takes
curious.
that,
I think
again, if she takes that, if it's literally that same scenario, I'm pissed because I'm like, don't call me, bro. I understand. We was in Florida. The shit's hot. It hurts.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying?
I get. Hey man, I'm like on the complete opposite end. Like I want to know if my daughter's at school without a bra. Like that's you call me. I'm like, what the
She
fuck
we-
is she doing
Yeah.
at school without?
She
a
should have
bra?
walked out the house with a bigger T-shirt, but nah. I
Like
ain't
hell, bro. I remember being in middle school and girls before they even had titties, they was wearing bras. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you just it's like it's not even just a distraction. I think it's etiquette. Like you don't like go
Yeah.
into public places like that without like having a bra on, especially like school.
no shirts, no shoes, no service.
I mean,
What's the
if
difference?
you're 18 plus, then you do your thing.
All right, yeah, but
You
it's
know
high
what I mean?
school. You underage?
Yeah,
Nah, fam.
No,
that's
okay,
crazy.
let me ask you guys
And
this.
15, that's freshman year, yeah.
Let me ask you guys this: Have your girls ever like ever said like, oh damn, let me get about this bra or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers can't be comfortable. You know,
That's not the
like
point.
Sometimes.
They- so at that point in time, like, yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? Your average day, strap that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? But damn, you know what I'm saying? She gotta have form-fitting t-shirts. Give her an extra large.
Well, I
You know
mean,
what I'm
I
saying?
understand that it might not be comfortable, but like
What's
that's
a
life.
clothes?
Okay,
You know
if
what I
she
mean?
wear, if
You
she
gotta
doesn't wear a
wear
bra,
that.
if
You
she
gotta
doesn't
wear
wear a
that to
bra,
school. You know,
as long
it
as
ain't
it's
all
not a
day. Like,
distraction, I don't care. If
Yeah,
it's
okay,
like
yeah.
that, nobody else should know you don't have a bra on. If everybody knows you
Yeah.
don't have a bra on, that's a
That's the
problem.
problem.
Yeah, this is all circumstantial based
Yeah.
upon, you know what I'm saying, titty size. But like,
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying if like if everybody can tell, like all the boys in class, like, oh shit, look at this chick, she got no bra on today, bro.
Yeah, like the way the story sounds, it sounds like she has big tits for her age, and she was walking around with
It
hard.
sounds like she don't got her mom in her life because like somebody should have told her.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I mean, I'm looking at it like, yo, why the fuck? But I think her mom was like supporting it, saying like, you're trying to sexualize her or blah blah.
You know
blah.
what? And I'm thinking this
There's a
too.
two-letter
Like
word for people like that.
I'm sure you guys all have Instagrams. So I'm sure you guys know like the wave for girls right now. It seems to be that like they're not wearing bras and they're like purposely making their nipples hard to take pictures like with their hard ass.
And I mean, they're piercing the nipples. I know we had this conversation
Yeah.
before.
So I feel like she was probably in school with no bra to purposely have her nipples hard, and that was causing people to not pay attention to school.
We need pictures. That's what
You
we
know what I'm
need.
saying?
Come
But
on, man,
like
she's
y'all feel me
underage.
on that? I feel like she was
We still
going for
need
that.
pictures.
Hey, what the fuck?
I feel
They said we
like
still
she was
need
going for
pictures.
that. She was probably going for that hard nipple like Instagram look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, maybe she was, maybe she was showing it off. Like, yeah, I don't got no bra on today, so what? I mean,
It sounds like that. You know.
I don't know. I feel like we're trending to a place in society where it's like
Challenge.
everything is going to be acceptable going forward. Where it's like
I
regardless of how
remember
it is.
when I was in high school. I mean, like the chicks with the big titties, they were always wearing bras though. Like if you're not wearing a bra, then you just kind of like
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You know what you're
Mhm.
doing. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
not-
problem is everybody want to challenge authority, you know what I'm saying, to make a way for themselves so they don't have to follow laws and like standard customs. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I just think like, wear a bra. If nobody can tell, fine. I don't have to know. But if everybody can tell, nah, B, you gotta have a bra on. Another huge thing that's been trending today is Tristan Thompson, man.
Man, I
Tristan
don't think it was
Thompson.
him.
What?
Yeah. So
Free
Tristan
that man.
Thompson, they say cheated back in October on Chloe. You know, Chloe Kardashian. She's pregnant. So this dude was in a hookah bar with two chicks, camera right there. And
Allegedly.
allegedly, right? And they caught him again going into a hotel like last week with another chick.
Damn.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's
Hopefully.
not a lot of 6'11" niggas with a part in their head going to like these places. And
I'm just
How
trolling.
you know? How you know?
conveniently, the Cavaliers were playing in Washington that night.
It was
So
a setup.
hey man, they're saying it looks like a setup because the chicks, they were looking at the camera and all that shit. Wait, what do you guys think about this whole fucking scenario? People are
They
saying
chasing clout.
it could be a stunt for the
I
show.
think it was karma, if anything, if it actually happened, because
It's
know,
either the
that
chicks
Kardashian
or
family had it coming to them.
the chicks are either chasing clout or Kris Jenner is on her grind.
Yeah, I mean, I think they are chasing clout, but the thing is, Tristan Thompson, he has a track record, right? Like for his chick before Chloe, he left her when she was in her third trimester. So now Chloe's in her third trimester. He's on the prowl again. I think that's just his thing.
Wow.
Well, I think Brago.
I think better
it's-
decisions is you know.
But
I'm assuming, Brago, you saw that tweet where they were saying about how Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the new season or something's about to
It's about
start,
to drop.
and they had that footage ever since like October, but they just so happened to release it like right now, right around the time when the show is about to start up. So like it makes it seem as if Kris Jenner is pulling some strings. Like I saw a tweet where they said like Kris Jenner works harder than the devil, blah blah blah.
Mm.
I don't know if you saw that. Or not,
I mean,
but,
if she,
it makes
hey,
sense.
if she
Pretty
concocted this whole thing, right?
She might.
And they knew about this whole time, and they're like, yo, we're gonna drop it for the show. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's fucking great marketing, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
and she is a marketing.
She was
queen.
Kanye's manager for a while.
Wait,
So,
I saw they were
I
saying
thought they
Tristan
declined
Thompson.
that. Like, yeah, him
Okay.
and Travis. I thought.
What do you
knows
guys got to
business.
say about Tristan Thompson? Like, first off, you're 6'11" in a hookah bar with 3 chicks. You know you have
How old?
like, huh? You
How old
have.
is he?
I think he's like 26 or something like that.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
still young.
Yeah.
Like, aren't they?
Yeah.
You
He's
have.
only 26.
Yeah, he's
Like,
How
if you
old is
think
Chloe?
about it,
Like
though,
30?
Yeah, how old is she? Yeah.
the
Bruh,
chicks, all the chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, they like young. I'm sure like 20.
No. I'm talking about Chloe.
Chloe probably like should be close to 30, right?
Yeah, like
She
somewhere around
got to
there.
be 30. She got
Yeah.
to be at least 30.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, I mean, my thing is like, you're an NBA star, right? You're dating one of the most popular women in the world.
She's 33.
You're popular,
And she rich.
right?
She rich.
Why are you in a hookah bar with cameras with 3 chicks just around you? What do
Because
you-
he can.
I mean, yeah, because you can, but are you dumb? Like, they're like Steven Jackson and Gilbert Arenas, they were on like Out of Bounds today, and they were like, "Yo, why are you touching?" He just said, "Why are you touching the work? Like, you're an NBA star. You got niggas that will do that for you for free. Why are you out there doing that?" Whereas like, where they were questioning it, saying like, maybe it is a stunt. Maybe that's what they were trying to go for. And then it happening last week again, or they were saying maybe they have an open relationship, and just like the world doesn't know about it yet.
Has she spoke on this
Yeah, is there
scenario,
any
this situation?
statements?
Nah, she didn't say shit.
Has she like get?
Oh, it's definitely for the show then.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
She
not
gotta say,
real.
she gotta say that for the show.
Yeah, she's gonna save it for the. Yeah.
I was about to say that's not real. If she
He
ain't
was
say
saying he's not
nothing.
an NBA star. He's an NBA star. You know who he is.
Yeah.
You know who he is.
But yo, I mean, for real, like after Lamar, I mean, like shit, like
Yeah,
I saw another tweet where they were saying that her pussy just must be trash because
Dang.
I mean,
Dang.
they say her pussy.
oh
is
wait,
trash.
Oh, are we live right now?
Yeah, we like
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Nah,
my
it's
For a
bad.
fine.
minute.
That's fine, dude.
My bad.
Nah, it's good.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well,
you good,
anyway,
man.
well, back to that. I
After
saw the
dark.
tweet where they said that something like they said that her pussy must be trash because blah blah blah, and then someone quoted it saying that Lamar said in court under oath that her pussy smelled like I forget what he said. It smelled like
Stop.
man, I gotta look the tweet
Damn,
up.
for
Hold on.
real?
Worse
I'll get
thing.
back.
Not
Hold
under
on.
oath.
Wow.
Hold
Y'all
on,
do your thing.
worse than crack. You
I'ma
know what
find-
crack smell like?
First off, I'm like,
No, he didn't say. No, I'll find the tweet. Y'all do your thing.
honestly, I think that he was dating Chloe for the clout. I don't think it. Like, Chloe's ran through like half the league. I don't think it's no
Wow.
point in purple.
Okay. Tell him how you really feel.
To be honest, I feel
Am
like
I
when Lamar
wrong?
was like when
Oh
Lamar
my
was
God.
first.
I
with
mean,
Chloe,
if
I
Chloe
feel
was like just fucking around, you think she would go to a Cleveland game? Like, who goes to fucking Cleveland to watch a basketball game?
Wow, we starting this?
No, but I'm saying like she has a thing for like black
Basketball
basketball players. That's
I feel like when she first got with Lamar, she wasn't even really that popping. Like she definitely glowed up in the last like 5 years.
yeah,
you know
but
what
then
I
she
mean?
got with James Harden.
Like she
Remember
used
that
to
was
be
a
the
thing?
Wait,
ugliest
for real?
one.
No,
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, she's been with James Harden. and shit, so.
She's with James Harden for a while.
I
Like,
hear recklessness, man. Y'all acting totally different.
hey man, we just calling the facts out like we see them, bro. I'm just saying. What do you think about this whole scenario, Virgo?
Man, all I gotta say, her pussy got that trash, no me hybrid version.
Wow.
Hybrid version.
I don't know. I think like he was just using her name to come up because ever since he been with her, that's when he kind of got popping on like social media where people actually knew who he was.
But at the same time, you know, they got the Kardashian curse, man. Harden had a little curse when she was with her.
Yeah, he did.
Somebody
Lamar
else-
Odom, he almost died.
And French Montana wasn't popping when she
Montana,
was
yeah, that's true. French Montana.
Is it worse than the
little?
little B curse?
worse than a little B
I
curse,
think
man.
so.
Man, fuck the little B curse.
Ain't nothing worse than pussy that's fucking up your performance.
That's facts. That's facts.
I mean, I think this
Yo,
is a good
Brago,
thing for the
check,
Cavaliers. What you say,
Check
Lambo?
Twitter DM.
All right.
Check your Twitter DM.
All right.
Just slid.
Hold on. Oh, they said Lamar Odom said her pussy smelled like airing backs while under oath in a court of law.
Fam.
Wow.
Yeah. Chloe
Airing
pussy
Pretty
can't be
creative,
fired.
actually.
Lamar was smoking crack. Tristan cheating in public. And then homie quoted it and said Lamar said her pussy smelled like earring backs while under oath.
God.
Wow.
And then the game
I rolled at
the
that.
game came out last year. Was like he smashed all of them. So
The game.
Damn.
yeah,
That's wild.
yeah. I don't
Damn. You need.
I
You
don't know,
know
man.
games going on?
I think the game be drunk all the time for real.
The game. Yeah, I know because
Yeah,
he's beefing with.
you ever see
6ix9ine
his
now, right?
concerts? His concerts, he'd be like he'll pull out like a whole fifth of Henny, crack the seal, and chug the whole thing. Like before
Y'all ever hear
before he
that
starts his
story
set.
about like?
That's a Friday night.
Y'all
He
ever hear
does
that
that.
story?
For real, look it up on
about,
YouTube.
like-
He does it all
I
the time.
seen enough. Yeah. I didn't know he did it all the time, but yeah, that's
He
crazy.
does it like almost every show. He'll pull out
That's
a bottle
wild.
of Goose, or I don't even mess with him. I just I remember seeing
my
the
nigga.
videos years ago, and
That
like
shit
he
will
be
fuck
doing
you
that shit.
up.
If I was him, I'd do it too.
That's crazy, bro. I take 2 shots or something like that. I might throw up.
It's fucking up your shit. What you saying, Ali?
So have y'all ever seen like that theory of Khloe Kardashian being OJ Simpson's kid?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen a bunch of tweets like making OJ jokes today. Actually,
For real.
Yeah, because it's saying because yo they say they say OJ Tristan Thompson just cheated on Chloe. He said say less.
Yeah, that's the one.
Exactly.
Yo, that's the one. That,
Like she
yo,
came
I
out like
was
the exact
dying,
same
yo.
time OJ was spending time with that family and shit.
Bro, I
OJ
was
said say
dying.
less, man.
Say less. Yeah, that's it.
OJ about to
That's
handle it.
crazy.
Nah,
Bro, I was rolling when I saw that. I died.
yeah. I mean, I think Tristan Thompson, you gotta be smarter, man. You can't. If like, first of all, black men don't cheat. So
I mean,
it's
what
like,
is
I
he
don't know
worried
what's
about?
Yeah,
going
though?
never that.
So I
Never
don't
that.
know.
Black men do cheat.
I don't know what's going on. With
Fruit,
Tristan
not
Thompson.
a
You know
fruit.
what they say? If you get caught, you don't care.
Yeah, but I think you just don't do that shit or be smarter, bro. You're a fucking NBA star. Like, stop it.
So it's her 9th month of pregnancy.
But Braga,
Yeah.
did you listen when she said he is an NBA star? Like, pussy
mean,
is being
no,
thrown
no,
at him like nonstop.
Ali.
You gotta be a big ass man like to decline that.
A big man, a big ass man.
He is 6'11".
Ali, I say this. I hear you and I understand, but if you gonna do that shit, you gotta be. Look at LeBron. You think LeBron ain't fucking around out here?
Yes.
think-
I
you
thought you
think-
said he ain't. Oh no, I know he is.
Right? You don't think LeBron got
You
hoes?
saying if you're an NBA player, there ain't no way you can have self-restraint?
No, I'm saying, but LeBron probably got a fucking system. You probably don't even know you about to see LeBron until you meet LeBron.
Oh, like you talking about what's his face? Who's the guy that always hates on LeBron?
Who?
Skip?
Kevin Durant?
No. The white guy from Brooklyn that tries to act really black.
Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport.
Get Michael Rappaport the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, word.
He tries
Y'all
so
don't fuck with
hard.
him?
He be
I don't
trying.
like Buddy.
Come on, yo.
He be trying so hard, yo.
He is
Like,
quote unquote an OG.
I just got love for New
Brago.
York, man. I got love
I
for
like
New York,
Michael
so.
Rappaport, but it's like he's just mad that LeBron didn't sign his kid's autograph.
He wasn't
Or he,
worthy.
did, or he didn't sign
He's
his kid
funny.
like
I
fucking
mean-
memorabilia. And
Yeah,
he
he
don't-
kind of funny though. You gotta give it to
I
him.
mean, he's
man.
funny, but I'm like, yo, LeBron doesn't have to sign your kid shit. For what?
Yeah, he just be OD, and he just kind of.
You
Wait,
know,
who did
white people,
LeBron
man.
not sign someone's thing?
For Michael Rappaport, I guess he brought his kids to LeBron. Was like, yo, my kids want you to sign it. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Michael Rappaport's kids got stiff arms.
Yeah, LeBron's like, I'm cool.
And
LeBron was like, I'm cool.
Yo, he hit the highlights.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Yo,
It was good.
What's
Yo, that
good,
fucking
people?
video, we literally just see your eyes in the dark. You
Oh,
got,
my
like,
fault, bro.
glasses
My
on.
fault. Let me get my camera right.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
He legit came from the shadows.
He looked like Blade, yo.
I thought that was premeditated. I thought that's what he was going for. I was just gonna let it rock.
Bro, I really didn't even realize that. Appreciate the lookout, bro.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Hold up,
Nah, that was a look,
Glasses
bro.
and a smile.
That was a look.
That's Corey, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, what up, Corey?
What up, G? What up?
This man always be on something different every time he come in here.
Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, we talking.
Hey, what's good, bro? I heard y'all talking about Tristan, man. I was talking to my girl about that, bro.
Yeah.
And
You can talk about your.
I
You
was
talk
like-
to your girl
I was
about that?
well, she told me about it, bro.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
I was like,
Of
bro,
course
I was
she
like,
did,
that
yeah.
wasn't Tristan, because black men don't cheat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what, bro. That was my response.
Right
I
answer.
was like,
right
I was
answer.
like, I was like, the video is obviously doctored, and she's like, she was like, so you telling me in the middle of the club, niggas had a green screen? And I was like, exactly.
Well, she kinda smart,
They had
bro.
a green screen in the club.
Bro, she kind of smart.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
he could
they-
outsmart her.
They had,
But
they
the
had
thing,
two
the thing
green
that fucked him
screens,
up was they was like, well, it was another dude in the club with a white hoodie or whatever. And then in the video with him messing with the girl, it was him. And then you see the nigga in the other white hoodie
Yeah.
behind him. Like, so it
It's
kind of
like-
fucked him up.
It's just like, yo, he just did so much stupid shit. Where I'm just like,
But
they may
if
have
you're
an
an
open
NBA
relationship,
player, bro, you're supposed to have a system, man. Like, he messing up the game for everybody.
I mean,
hey,
low key, I don't know why he's.
The block is hot right now. You can't.
Hold on. Did y'all see the picture of Shorty?
Yeah.
Yes.
She had that ass, though.
I mean, I don't know why. He's an NBA star.
yeah.
I don't know why.
That is.
He an NBA star and he dating a Kardashian. I don't know why he's kissing a thought in public.
What are
I
you
mean-
doing?
Well, okay, no. Well, why
This
are we?
the ugliest
this is-
Kardashian, though.
This is his name. Why are we holding him to a standard when he left his girlfriend?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
he
what
left
I'm
his
saying.
girl who the father. I mean, he left the mother of his child for Chloe when and he wasn't paying child support, none of that shit. And
Yo,
he just did the same thing to her. So why was we
Wait.
expecting?
How
anything?
the
I
fuck
just-
did he get away with not paying child support?
I just think.
Or
first
he
things-
doesn't. He might pay child support or whatever, but that nigga don't take care of his
Yeah, I
kids,
was
bro.
gonna say he makes way too much money to get away from that.
First
He
things
don't take
first.
care of his kids. Like his dad blasted him on social
Yo, they're
media.
saying that he got molested.
Why? What does that have to do with that
They're
nigga
saying
taking care
that
of him?
because when you look at it, she grabbed his head and forced it into her boobs, man.
That is
I
true.
mean,
Then she
first
grabbed his
things
shit.
first.
Then
That
she
is
grabbed
true.
He wasn't like trying to restrain them.
What do you
like,
do if you fight back? Then you're like against the Me Too.
Then
movement,
you go to
Why are
jail,
you
bro.
why are you in a club in the back room with 3 girls around you?
Why aren't
They were
and,
fans.
And exactly,
Well,
Froob,
he was about to
exactly,
take a
Froob.
picture.
Another thing,
They was fans.
and yo, another thing.
Yeah,
first,
a picture with her dick in his dick in her mouth.
and first
I
things
mean,
first,
you know.
like kissing in the club, that shit's dead anyway. Like, why are you doing that?
You lying.
Exactly, bro.
I think he just not
don't
used to this.
do PDA. What
But
if
I think he just don't give a fuck. I think we making excuses and he just don't care.
No, for real.
But he
for
even
real. I
seemed
mean, y'all
awkward
don't.
in that
Y'all
video,
don't
though.
think
He
He
like,
gonna be like, Lamar was smoking crack. What you gonna do? Leave me?
for real. Y'all don't think like just straight up making out in the club's kind of corny. For real.
Bro,
He
Like,
probably want to get away from her anyway, bro. He probably don't care.
How was that corny?
Second of all, this nigga's numbers have been plummeting.
was that Master Jada said that?
Yeah,
They say Tristan
I don't
Thompson
know.
out here cheating on his pregnant woman like he not averaging 2.3 rebounds and -7 points per game.
Big fact.
Hey, you know they said what happened last time he cheated on his girl, right?
Did they win the
They
championship?
won the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. This may be good for the Cavaliers. So maybe this was LeBron's making. LeBron said this. LeBron did this.
LeBron pulling the strings in the
somehow
back.
you blame LeBron.
He was like, "Hey, whatever you was doing earlier, fam, I need you
Hey
to get
man,
back on."
we can't have that. Go figure it out.
LeBron was like, nigga, you don't
Go
earn
figure it
your
out.
I say by the end of the
So you,
season, that
you think
nigga career is
LeBron
done.
surgically fixed his hairline temporarily just so he can make that video?
What?
What?
What video?
That ain't LeBron. He's saying he told Tristan to do that.
I'm
That's
just
not
saying
LeBron
that would be
disguised
crazy if that was him, right?
Bruh, that's man,
Like
what
you
kind of
said, nobody would
conspiracy
suspect
theory
it.
are you, fam?
Nah, man. I think he was just out here. Like he ain't give
I
a
think
fuck.
that was LeBron.
Yeah, I just don't think he cares.
Man, he
Hey,
is
like, and then
making too
Chloe
much
probably knows
money.
Chloe probably know he be messing around.
Yo,
Yo,
the more we
Brago.
the more we talk about this, it sounds like it was just a
Do we
stunt.
have any other
We gotta
subjects?
make a quick update to this fucking BDA live. New topic. Everyone click
What is
on
it?
that chat. It's linked in the chat.
Oh, man.
Double XL.
Hold up. What's this? Yo, what the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
Damn.
I mean,
The video's down below if you guys want to watch.
does
it.
it
This
have
shit
anything
real?
crazy?
Got me cracking up.
Is it anything crazy? Is it YouTube like appropriate?
Oh, I mean,
No.
yeah. I mean, it's just fucking bitches in bikinis.
Take's
I
already
mean,
out.
come on, bro. Hold on. Let me check. Let me look.
Wait, where's the? Are you playing it on the screen or
I'm
where's the
looking-
link? What's
Oh
going on?
my god.
Oh, here we go. Here we
What
go.
is this?
Oh, yo, this song go hard though. I don't even care.
Yo, 6ix9ine. I don't care what they say. Oh, what the fuck?
Nah, this song's hard though.
Hey, bro, watch he hit like 8 mil now.
I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking about what goes on in the making of this song.
You don't fuck with this Trent?
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah.
Hey Trent,
No.
say it
I
again.
don't really mess with any of his music, to be
I mean,
honest. But
I ain't mad at it.
No songs.
This one, nah, this one's different, man.
Why the fuck is he a woman?
I really got you, huh?
No,
Hey,
but
bro,
I'm
hey,
saying,
hey, Brago, this bring me back to my point of Artist Zoldyck's a trap.
Because he's a fucking genius, man. That's why.
I mean,
Why?
you know,
You,
people
you,
gonna
you fuck
talk
with
about
it? You fuck with it, Froob? You fuck with it, Froob?
Oh, I love 6ix9ine.
I think Froob fucks with the trollosity of it.
Oh yeah, I
Froob
love
is
everything
a-
about it. I like
yeah,
the
I-
music and also
oh,
like
no.
I like the antics, man. I love
Yeah,
it.
I like
is
it.
a clout
Exactly.
chaser.
You took the words right out of my
Hey,
mouth.
Fruit,
I like the
are you blasting 6ix9ine
Hey,
or
you
are
got
you
a
blasting
donation.
Master J?
Hold on.
Wait, hold
You
on.
think anyone's blasting that
Hey, you better
trash?
answer right. You better
Omni
answer
Heart
right.
said, "Yo, Master J, did your mom say it was okay to talk about titties late at night? I would hate for you to get grounded like devil legs, bitch ass."
Yo.
Whoa.
Yo.
I don't know who
Yo.
to-
I
I don't know
He's
who
going
to
at
be
devil
more
leg
offended
ever
for.
since he talked shit about Sanji. Like this dude has not. lit up
Yo.
devil leg.
Oh, they straight up gave the donation.
Wait, who
to
said
rip
that?
on
Was that
Master
Jelly
J.
Shark?
Nah, that's.
Why they
Omni,
weren't-
Omni Heart. That's Omni Heart 19.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Back
You
at
gotta
it
say,
again.
Master J.
Hey,
Yo,
hey,
Master-
tell
yo,
Jelly
Master-
Shark to give you another donation for like $40. I'm trying to take my family to the movies too.
Oh my.
Yo, Master J, he said you gonna get grounded,
Hey,
bro.
real talk. I'm trying to be
did
like
he-
Brago.
Did he do that video to like? Is that for the
He did it for people to talk about it. That's all. That's why he did it.
I mean, is he all like, he's like, I'm a man on the outside, but deep down I'm a woman.
Nah, here I think he has that video. One because it's different from all his other ones where he's just in the hood. Two, because he just had this whole court thing, and if supposedly he might be in jail or whatever the hell he's doing. So all of this is just drawing more attention. This song's gonna go on the Billboard. It's gonna be his 6th song in a row to
What
make
this
the
song got to do
Billboard.
with him going
Yeah.
to jail? This shit.
Listen. I feel what you're saying. It doesn't have nothing to do with it, but he's just very good at marketing himself.
Yeah, his marketing is like, as long as
Top
I mean,
notch.
the team behind him is good at
as long
marketing.
as all the attention is on him.
No. I think it's him.
I doubt it.
I think it's him.
Dude,
as
the
well.
people, the
Have
people
you
that
heard this
manage-
man's story?
Bro,
Well,
the
first of
people
all,
that
he
manage
has,
him
like-
is like Treyway and them.
He
and,
has
and,
access
and
to
those,
probably the most like popular like blogger right now in academics.
Academics.
And he had
You
Cole.
think academics got clout like that?
Hell
Of
yeah.
course. What?
People,
Yeah,
I mean, you might not
People
respect
know
his
about
opinion.
academics. No, I'm saying like people know academics and like
Nigga, for never gave that
hip
nigga
hop and
$1,000
music community, but not like.
Bro,
Yo,
he
Zach,
had-
nigga,
bro.
I mean, you might not respect his opinion, but people are always gonna listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, and it's
And
like
that might be
academics
true.
makes a
And-
6ix9ine video
But
every
what
day.
connections with blog sites does he have?
And
Bro,
Anything-
you guys,
anything
you
he
guys
says
don't
is
even
gonna be-
He got
Man,
complex.
Yo, wait, hold
I'm
on.
sure he has
And
You guys
Cole-
don't even have. Just look at the results, man. Every rapper he talks about blows up.
blow
Like you
up.
guys are like, you guys can talk about like, oh, he only has this many subscribers. Only he's only a YouTuber.
Did Forever
But he
World blow up
literally
yet?
makes
Did
artists
Forever
blow
World blow
up.
He didn't talk about Forever World. Stop.
Yeah,
Yo,
he did.
And,
Nigga, he listened to
Yeah,
a song
bro,
on
whenever,
the page.
bro, with that
Yo,
one
and-
kid for the look.
Yeah, wow.
What you say,
Yo,
Brago?
and not to mention,
I said,
Not-
didn't whenever pay him a grand to look at his song?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
but
part
that's-
of he's part of the reason why like the fucking like the fucking
Rap
Chicago
game is so
scene
trash.
stayed alive as long as it did. The fucking Warren Chirac channel.
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't honestly hear about academics until I heard about like Joe Budden, and then
I mean,
when
I
I
heard
went and
that
looked
guy.
at
I've been
Joe-
watching
You heard about
academics
him
for a long
kinda
I
time.
agree though. I wasn't really peeping him till then.
No, I had heard about him before then.
I heard
I
about him
knew-
way before that.
I
He
knew
has,
about
he
him
has a
from-
lot of
at that point.
influence. Like regardless of like how
I
you
knew
feel
about
it,
him
but,
from-
you know,
Like you talking
knew-
about just
yeah.
like music influence, or are you talking about like in general?
in general.
Just in general, if he says, "Hey, man, fucking Yachty's new album is dope," people are gonna be like,
gonna check it
they're
out.
gonna comment. Just to be like,
The
"Hey,
buzz.
just to
I-
shit on his
I ain't gonna
opinion."
lie, but from a YouTuber perspective, his video's kind of trash though. I ain't
People
gonna
are
lie.
gonna comment just to shit on his opinion, bro. So whatever he talks about is gonna get traction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back to 6ix9ine real quick. This video, it was shot by Cole Bennett, and Cole Bennett's like one of the most popular directors of music
That is
videos right
fact.
now.
Isn't this when
He's-
Academics was
he's-
in DR and he was touching on his leg and shit?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that was
the
weird,
reason-
but then again, bro, but Brago, that brought in numbers. That
It
did
did.
numbers.
Half
that
the
brought
reason
attention.
why fucking like people Trippie Redd and 6ix9ine both blew up is because Academics was covering the fucking shit out of their beef that they had like the entire time.
And not to mention, they're both making pretty good music.
Yep.
I wouldn't say they're making.
unquote.
I wouldn't say 6ix9ine is, but
I mean, he has 5 billboard. He has 5
Whoa.
Billboard songs.
Froob, how you feel
I
about
mean,
that?
I mean, his numbers look good, but I don't think his songs are good.
You don't
Nah,
think,
nah,
you
nah,
don't think
nah,
Ghost
Well,
was fire?
you know,
I don't even
What?
fuck with 6ix9ine like that, but you can't say his music ain't that.
His
Like,
music is alright.
I'm no,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
can. Just because
mean,
the
yes, I
numbers
can.
be
I was
great
like,
doesn't
it's
mean
not-
it's
no, I'm
actually
not
good
saying off the
music.
numbers. Like, if you actually listen to the song is good.
He's
too.
yelling.
Yeah,
bro.
the
I
music's
don't know.
not
I
bad.
just
but
feel
then-
like it's not sustainable. Like he's yelling the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
That's what
yo,
I'm saying,
yo,
bro.
but
Like
his
literally,
new single-
when people be like,
Bruh,
"Oh
that
yeah, I
sounds
listen
like
to
you only
6ix9ine."
listen to Gummo.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the only
Go
thing I'm
listen-
No, bro,
Yo,
I'm
I
listening
mean, I
to
have
Go.
to. I have to
listen to-
listen to Gummo.
And
Yo, chill. Listen to the song with the video where the new video that y'all were just cutting up about. Go listen to that song. It's completely different than every
All
other
right,
song.
I'll do that.
Just off
I'll
the
do
beginning,
that,
he
but
wasn't
everything
even
I've heard,
yelling.
he's yelled in, bro. And I couldn't get past like 45 seconds of. I was like, nah, bro, I can't do it.
That's what I'm saying. The only reason I listened to Kiki was because he had Fetty Wap in there, and I didn't know Fetty Wap was still a thing.
Well,
listen to a song.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
like, and then like as far as his craft, like you know what I mean, like I like you know
gotta
I
respect
always respect the hustle, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna knock his like his hard work or his dedication. His music just not for me. Like it's just not.
Can you really say he has hard work and dedication if all he made was like 5 songs?
I mean, they
Well,
all number
for
one,
one-
so he
Wait,
got.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, Master J, how many
For
people
one,
you know putting out 5 songs on the top? Like,
yo,
No,
and
but
he
no,
has a whole
I'm not
tape.
saying
He had a
I'm
whole
not
album
knocking
come
that
out.
his songs did numbers, but is it really dedication if you only make 5 songs? You only
He
been
had a-
rapping for
You
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
how
yo,
many
yo,
songs.
yo, chill.
You don't know how many songs he hasn't released.
He had a whole album come out, and it was in the top like 3.
And like
for
5
that-
of those
for that
songs
week.
we've already heard
Froob,
before.
Froob, can you back me up on that?
nah,
Then
we
that's
heard
marketing.
2 of those songs.
No, I don't know about the
that's-
album, but I know that yeah,
his
all of his
al-
singles
his-
have hit
His
the Billboard.
album was number 3, only behind. There was like one album that was like some country or like something like that, and then it was behind
Damn, he lost to
Culture.
country.
That
too.
just means he like released half his album. Like that's just like
Listen, man,
marketing.
this is all I'm gonna say. 2 things. One, half the reason that people don't listen to 6ix9ine is because he looks like that. So it's like whatever. I mean, if you don't want to listen to him because of that, then that's fine. And then the other half of the reason is like people like I don't know, people are just stuck in this mode of like I don't want to listen to this type of music and like you said you listen to it for 45 seconds and you turn it off. Like
What?
there's 100% chance that you could have an experience where Gumo comes on and like some other part and like you're in the mood to listen to it and you love the song.
What the shot?
I mean, I won't disagree with that, but I would say in the mood that I was in when I listened to it, I couldn't do it.
Hey,
What's
hold
wrong
on.
with
Yeah,
not
yeah.
listening to solid music?
If I play a ukulele over a trap beat, you think you will ever be in the mood for that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I feel like you
you
guys
put a
I
flute
feel
on a
like-
trap beat, and that was one of the hardest songs of the fucking year.
Did y'all hear the what's it called? Did y'all hear the yodeling kid? And then they put a
Hey, that
that shit got
EDM
like
remix is
10
fire.
million views.
Yeah, bro. That shit.
Listen, man. I think Future's falling off.
Future?
Yeah, it's all designer now.
I mean,
They
come
got him
on. I
talking
can't say
proper English.
Designer?
Wait, what is
I think
designer
Designer
done?
about to
I was
Designer.
trolling. I was trolling. I
Oh,
was
okay.
trolling.
I think Designer about to take over, man.
I don't know. Did you hear that new designer song on the Diplo album?
I saw I saw
Nah.
like a new YouTube video, and they was like, "Y'all niggas got him talking correct
Neither
English."
have I.
Yeah,
I've
saw
not
that shit.
heard-
I saw a designer
I've-
actually giving like words and a fucking
Yeah,
speech.
I was like, "Oh shit, he
Okay,
talking."
He can speak.
Designer's quiet these days.
He's like, he
been
was like, "Who
quiet.
fell off?" Yeah.
After I
And
think
then
the
he was
last
like,
one.
Someone type in the
After
chat.
Timmy Turner?
The last one was
Someone
Timmy
type in the
Turner,
chat. Fruit listens to Kumo.
Kumo.
Damn.
Hey,
Listen, man.
Timmy Turner was hard,
I
though.
think Tekashi's great as far as marketing. As far as the song, I think they're okay. You know, they're cool.
Yeah, I agree. It ain't like I'm like
His
you know,
marketing is phenomenal, but
Yeah.
yeah, I just
If it
can't.
act-
The thing
to
is,
be
like,
His
honest,
I'm
music
not.
just not for me.
I don't
his
give a fuck if
marketing-
people
his
say they're
marketing's
honest.
the best.
I won't knock that. His marketing is dope.
His marketing's the
that's
best in the game. Best in the game right now.
I don't know about that.
What you put in the thing, Master J?
Yeah, what is that, Master J?
I'm just saying. You said
I
what?
don't,
Best
what
in
did
the
you put in
game?
the chat?
You think it's best in the game?
Oh no, that's the designer song.
That's that
No,
Diplo.
I said that. I said that 6ix9ine, his marketing and his antics is making him.
I don't know, man. Drake just gave her
the-
$1 million for a video and then used the video to make a video. So
No, I feel
Man, who the
that, I
fuck
feel
cares
that.
about Drake, man?
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
not a
like,
bot
what?
him.
Hey, you better stop. Hey,
Wait.
Brago pulled out the knee
He
pads.
flip flopping, bro.
wait.
Okay,
Hey,
so
bro,
Brago,
shout out to Drake.
let me
No,
rephrase.
I was just talking about how great Drake was the other day.
The main
Let me
difference between 6ix9ine and Drake is that Drake has a ghostwriter.
Let me rephrase that,
Who's the
Brago. Like
ghostwriter?
out of the
who's the
Wow.
ghostwriter?
I don't know why, but he made me mad.
Travis
just saying
Scott.
You said who?
Bruh.
You said
Travis
Travis
Scott.
Scott.
I mean, you got
fuck out of here. Anyway, and first of all, who's checking for Drake? Nice for what?
Go to the
Nice for
fucking
what? Just
Wendy's,
became the
dude.
7th track
Bruh,
in
I
US Spotify history to
Oh my
surpass
God.
3
Here we
million
go with the
streams
bullshit.
in a single day. In a
We
I
not
don't
talking
mind.
about
Look, I don't mind Drake doing his
Brago.
thing. I just hate when it's like new, like young kids, and they don't realize what songs he's sampling. Like literally, a kid like heard like the new joint he dropped, and they was like,
Yeah, they already
"Oh,
sampled
Lauren."
the song and shit. That's crazy.
Wait,
Yeah,
y'all talking about
Are literally like dick sucking
Nah.
this 6ix9ine.
Yeah, he sampled Lauryn Hill, and it was a kid. They was like,
Yeah.
somebody was playing Lauryn Hill in the car, and it was a kid, and they was like, "Oh, they already remixed Drake's song," and I was like, "What?"
I
Oh, that's
mean,
crazy. That's
but,
crazy.
But the thing is, I can't get mad at somebody from when they were born. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, you can.
No, like they just don't know. It's fine.
he said,
you know-
"Yes, you can."
Yeah, bro, you
Like,
got, bro. It's
it's
Lauryn
like-
Hill though.
It's some songs where
crazy.
it's re-released and like I don't know it's like a sample. I'm like, oh shit.
I can't. I won't get mad at them for their age, but I will be.
But
mad
that's
at
wild though. I know people that were born like 2 years after me, and they don't even know who like the game is. They don't know anything.
Yeah,
Like,
Like they think 50
That's
Cent is a
wild.
fat
But hold
nigga
on,
from
you're pretty
Power.
young though.
That
Wait,
makes
who the fuck?
sense.
Who the fuck is the game? Is that the dude that rap with 50 Cent?
Bruh,
I'm dead.
the only reason Drake is popping right now is because of Ninja. Let's be real. Like,
Excuse me.
that's Drake for me. Come on
I
now.
was
He
about
made
to
his
say
shit.
Yo,
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 let
let
all
me-
in calendar in here, bro.
That's actually facts. God's Plan had like no views until he played with
Yeah,
Ninja.
and then once he came
That's
on
actually
Ninja
true.
Stream, everyone spammed God's Plan. Like they gave him like a
Somebody-
million
somebody
listens.
send me
per
a
day.
Yo, like this stream,
Well,
yo.
messages
We
that
ain't-
was like, it was God's plan.
Dislike the stream,
we
yo.
ain't doing this.
Yo, Brago, to rephrase that though, how I said Tekashi the hottest in the game. To rephrase, I'd say okay, like putting Drake and the people that have already been in the game for multiple years aside, out of the up and coming,
The new niggas.
He's hotter than Barty?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
not hotter than Barty.
if Cardi's
You
not
mean
getting
Cardi?
cheated on by Offset, she's not in the
Barty-
headlines.
Come on,
I'm also-
man.
Okay, put it this way. I
Yeah,
think
Cardi
He
going-
top two though.
He's
Like
top
you
two.
can debate
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
he's
He's top
like
two,
him or
but he
Cardi.
is two.
yeah, Cardi and him are the two hottest right now. The two hottest.
All I-
people.
all I
for,
remember-
for
Cardi who?
girl. For girl, Cardi's the hottest. For dudes, Tekashi.
Yeah.
All I know is
Bro,
I was
this
listening
is-
to that Takashi interview on the Breakfast Club, and they said name another dude hotter than me, and they said fucking what's it called? A Boogie with a hoodie. I was like,
But
get
he's a
the
good
fuck out of
dude.
here.
Oh,
Boogie's nice.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boogie's
But he's
nice.
a good dude.
Boogie's nice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about how good he is. You're talking about
Yeah,
how hot he is.
I don't give a fuck about how many old ladies he help across the street.
Yeah, bro.
Boogie,
But
Boogie
he's
don't
a
market
good
himself.
dude.
Bruh, okay, hey, Corey, that's like comparing someone with a million subs. Corey, that's like comparing someone with a million subs to like 10K.
Nah, yo. Hey, yo, Corey tried to play me because I was
Why you
talking
like
about
R. Kelly?
Benoit.
Why don't you down? Cause he good.
You trying to play me because I was talking about Benoit being a good dude.
Yeah. Bro, you said that whole like 15 times, but I was like, bro, fuck Benoit. But he's a good
He's a
dude.
good dude though. Like we gotta just acknowledge that. But nah, I mean, I think everything 6ix9ine is doing is smart. I want to see what happens with the GED thing because if he's lying
passed
about
it.
that and he didn't really pass it, then it's like,
He
all
got
right,
too
what
much money not
else were you
pass
lying
it.
about, huh?
I said he got too much money not to pass it. You know, like I don't think
I
they
mean,
be
you still
taking
gotta take the
that
test.
serious, man. Like,
Yeah, you
Derrick
still-
Rose didn't.
You niggas listen to some kid without a GED.
bro,
though?
they be
Not
saying,
necessarily. There's some
saying you
courses
gotta
where you
test
can
for
just,
like your
you can
driver's
just take high school
license.
courses online,
Yeah,
even though you.
I don't know if
You didn't
can-
graduate?
Yeah, you gotta take a driver's license test.
No, I'm saying you got to take a driver's license test. You know how
Yeah.
like that's supposed to be serious. You can cheat like
You can.
it's nothing.
I don't know, bro.
I
Bro, you
literally
don't
looked at
necessarily
Yo,
have to take
yo.
a
I
driver's
looked at the
license test.
paper.
Yo,
I
I
looked
took
at the
my
dude that was
GED.
next to me's paper to pass my driver's license test, fam. Like
know,
that
I-
wasn't
you-
shit.
I got my GED, and
I'm
there was
talking about
no
like when you
cheating.
gotta
I'm
go
gonna tell you
actually
that.
drive and shit. Like,
Bro, when I went to go take my eye test at the DMV when I was getting my driver's license, he's like, "All right, read off line 4." I put my eyes in the thing. I said one letter, and he's just like, "All right, next." He didn't. I didn't even say anything.
Because
That's
Yeah.
called
I don't know.
Frube, that's called white privilege.
I mean,
that's
I
true.
took my
I'm
GED.
so
I took
dead,
my
bro.
GED. I had to get my GED when I.
Nigga said it's called.
Man,
white privilege.
Master J's the type of dude to fucking like hit 7 fucking curbs on his driver's test and be like, "Man, it's because I'm black." That's what we're doing.
Hey,
All
hey,
right.
go ahead. Never mind.
See, and
Yo.
the instructor's black to you. Like, you really gonna do this? Like, you really want to do this?
Those be the worst ones. Those be
I'm
the worst
filing a
ones.
complaint, man. I know this because I'm black.
The
Yo,
people
I'm
that
so
racist against
dead,
their own
bro.
culture, that's the worst ones.
man.
Low key, I got expelled from high school, and I had to get my GED when I was 17. And the test, it was
Hey, what the fuck you do?
I was about to say.
I got kicked out for.
Do you want to?
He
went
to school without a bra.
First, let me ask you: do you want to reveal it? Because if you
Aren't you white too?
Yeah, I got kicked out. I got kicked
What?
out.
Let me hear that. Let me
Hold
hear
on. I want to see what this guy. I want to know.
Don't
It
say
was
this
true.
guy. You know that's your brother. Continue.
It
That
was
ain't
true.
my brother. Master J, get the fuck out of here.
I'm so
let this
dead,
man
bro.
speak. Go ahead.
Tweet.
Speak.
No, it was
it. You did say tweet.
I said speak.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, you did.
Calendar.
it was truancy.
Oh, that's a petty crime, bro. Come on now. You could have done something better than that to get
I
expelled.
mean, you don't know what. Hey, you don't know that nigga life situation. He could have been
Yeah.
helping out his
Nigga was
friend.
like,
Every day?
That nigga to commit a felony.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
like,
anybody can commit truancy. That's nothing. Do
I
something
mean,
better.
I wasn't trying to be like thugging with it, bro. I just
Wait,
you know
hold
what I
on.
mean? I'm
Calendar,
just-
that's not what you told me. You told me you got caught jacking off under the bleachers.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
He drives.
Maybe
Now that makes
Shit.
more
She's
sense.
like, I ain't gotta go into details, but you know.
Nah, but I for real though on the GED subject though, I took that test when I was 17. It was like I was halfway through 10th grade year, and I took it like early, and it was a 2 like you had to go to the thing 3 different days. It was a long ass test, and I mean like you know it was like it wasn't like super easy or nothing, and there wasn't no cheating. I mean like I passed it, I got like good grade on it or whatever like that. But I mean
Believe me,
it-
there's always a way to cheat.
what I'm
Now,
saying
Ole,
is-
how did you get expelled?
what I'm
Or
saying
drop
is it
out.
wouldn't
I
surprise
ain't
it
get
wouldn't
expelled.
surprise
The
me.
fuck, I was on top of my class. Fuck out of here.
It wouldn't surprise me if bro really didn't
You
pass it or
ain't. No,
something.
son.
Yeah. Don't come at me with that bullshit.
I would go at
Top of the
Brago,
class, nigga.
the college man. So
What number were you though? You wasn't top 10%.
Damn.
What the fuck is top
You won.
10%?
you said what is top 10%?
I said you
were
wasn't
top
I'm
top
saying
10%.
no. I'm saying like, what is top 10% for y'all?
Is it
The
Master
10%
J?
of
Like,
whatever your graduating class.
Exactly. What do you mean? How do you not?
See, he wasn't top 10.
He was the bottom 10%.
I honestly don't know how many people graduate. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, for real?
know your rank?
You don't have
You don't
like
even have to know. You would know your
How do
rank
I
if you were
get?
top
How
10.
do I get my rank?
I said, do you know you go to the counselor, bro? Like it's
I didn't even know there was a rank.
Like one,
and then when you
once
like
I
apply for
was-
colleges, like you gotta put what quartile.
Nah, when I hit my junior year, I already got accepted to my college. So
Corey,
I
he don't know anything about that, bro.
No, listen though. When you get your report card and shit, they put your rank on there.
Oh,
I ain't never heard of no rank.
Nah, I was definitely not triple digits.
What?
Because
They
I know
put
for
your
a fact
rank
that
on
I
a
didn't
report
get
card? What?
Fruit, you wasn't nothing special. Now me, I was 375.
Come on,
But,
Brago,
you know,
you didn't
it's
get a
whatever.
report card?
Yeah, shit.
No.
Wait, so y'all
375.
What did you
high
get?
school
They
ranked
put
y'all?
they put my rank on my
Yeah,
report
I mean,
card.
yeah,
They
like
put
I
my
mean,
rank
they
on
didn't put
there.
on my report card, but you get a rank. That's how people get scholarships.
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah.
at
No,
least.
you do get a rank, but I'm saying it wasn't on the report cards. Like,
Oh no, I don't know about that.
You know, you-
that's how it was. That's how it was in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, I know they do that. Like they put. Like,
I mean, it was on my transcripts. It wasn't
Yeah,
on
on
my
your
report
transcript.
card.
Nah, but in the Caribbean they put it
Oh,
on the
okay.
report card. Like, yo, you.
But yeah,
went this
like
semester.
at least for Texas, like you know, it like the kids who graduate in the top 10%, they get automatic admission to any school in Texas.
What?
Texas.
For real?
Like you just got to submit your SAT or ACT.
Yo, this is
That's
a great
wild.
segue, yo, because it was this boy, this young man. He got accepted, or he applied to 20 schools, right? I don't know if you
Trash.
guys know this.
I'm saying that. Yeah.
He
applied to 20 schools?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got accepted in all of them, and I think he got a full ride to all of them because he had a
Oh, he's
4.58
That's
GPA.
phenomenal.
How you get a 4.58?
That's
That's
bro, I don't
phenomenal.
fucking know.
Cause you
I think
when you,
honors and AP. And
I'm gonna take when you do your AP classes,
Yeah.
like it's weighted differently. So a B would be a 4.0 or whatever, and then like A's are like 5.0.
Yeah, she had a
it's weighted
4.58.
But you still have to take your AP actual test though, right? They don't they factor that in your grade.
Well,
right?
as far as taking the AP, when you take the AP test and you pass it, that's how you get like college credit. But like it doesn't, you don't need to pass the test.
Oh,
or
you don't
take
need to pass the test to get
actually
your
the
actual like
weighted
4.5.
GPA.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah,
Was
so
Corey actually
so
smart in
okay, so
school?
with this dude, right? He so they covered it on the news, and like he had these two women, I think it was Fox, I don't know, but they were mad that he applied for that many schools, and they were like,
Why?
He took
My
away,
nigga can't have
they
options?
said he took away 19 scholarships from people that really
Oh,
deserved
fuck
it.
out of here.
Well, no. I kind of feel him on that because
The
look, here's the
fuck?
thing.
bro,
He did it to show
hey, get out of here. Get
No,
out of
he
here.
did
That was
it
one of
to
your
show
that was
love.
one of your shits.
Master
That was one of
J.
your scholarships.
That
Bro,
okay.
my
that-
nigga not out here.
Their
Bro,
point in
come
the
on, bro.
interview was the fact that he got multiple scholarships and the fact that it was like ignorant that it was like so many. But even if you would have done it to 2, and if you were using that same logic, that's still taking away somebody's scholarship.
taking
at
from
another
No,
school.
here's the
I
thing.
don't think it even goes
Hold on.
down like
Check
that.
this out. Check
No,
this
the
out.
thing is,
How is
I'm
it-
not
how is it
against it,
taking
but
away-
it is
how is it
kind of
taking away
showboaty
somebody's
of him to
scholarship
get
if
20 to sign up for 20 classes, 20 places he
That
knows
take, you know
he's
how long
going to
that
get
takes to
accepted
apply for
to,
college?
and then he's gonna
Yeah, I was
film it
like,
at
man,
me.
I agree with what the reporter was saying, but at the same time, like, there's no
Nah.
point of saying it in the
Fuck
first
that.
place because it's like, why can't you just be happy for the kid?
Yeah,
But
it's
I
just
just
not
hold on,
a
hold on.
thing.
Check this out, bro.
Why do
How
you
are
agree with the
you?
reporter?
Hold on.
Because, listen, man, if you are okay, listen. Obviously, the kid was a fucking genius, right? If he could get into 18 of the best schools, why the fuck can't you just apply for the 5 best ones?
Hey,
That's
hold on.
facts.
Check this
What
out.
if you wanted to apply to 20?
Hold on.
What's wrong with
Hold on.
that?
Let me say
But he
Because you're
knows he
not
doesn't
really
want to
thinking
go
about 20
to
schools.
like 19
can't
other of
believe
those
you
classes.
want
Hold on,
He wants to go to
hey,
schools.
hold on. Let me say something real quick. My thing is, like, what if he applied to all schools to see who would give him the most money, and it just happened to be like, okay, they all give him a full ride.
Nah, because
And
if
then
you
on
know
top of
you're
that,
like that,
how are
if
you
you're on
taking
top of your class
scholarships?
like that,
Hold on. And how are you taking scholarships from other people when you got to pick one of them? When you pick
He has
one
to
of them,
accept it.
the other ones don't go to
Exactly.
you, bro. They just go somewhere else, bro. So you're not
Because
taking
when you
scholarships.
offer something, it counts.
Nigga, that gotta be dispersed elsewhere.
No,
Nah,
I'm
Corey,
not saying that
Corey.
he's taken away from anywhere, but I'm just saying it is
Nobody.
very showboaty of him. But then again, that's
No,
not the
showboaty?
real-
like my thing is, bro. Okay, so
Nah, he was
put it like
definitely
this, bro.
trying to
Put it like
flex.
this,
He
bro.
was definitely
If you
trying
got a
to flex.
kid,
Let
if
that
you got
nigga
a kid,
flex.
hold on.
Fuck it.
No, I
He
ain't mad
got
at
a
him.
4.58 GPA. I can apply to whatever fucking school
Yeah.
and how many schools I want to apply to.
Bro, look,
Man,
check
if
this out.
you
If
really
you got
want
a
to be
kid,
real,
right?
And the thing is,
4.5 GPA, that is not even
applying
that.
to a college is not a simple process.
Yeah, and then you gotta pay for that shit, bro.
You have to pay for
So,
each one.
If my nigga pay for the applications, let that nigga apply to however many
You gotta
schools he
write
wants to.
essays and shit. Like that shit ain't easy.
Nah, Corey.
Okay, in other words, he wasted money.
Nah,
So
check
now
this
he's
out,
just
check this
stupid.
out.
Now
How
he's
he
just
wasting
stupid.
money when he get a full ride? That was worth the shit. If
And he
you
can choose
$60
any
for
school to go
application.
to. Like that.
Nah, but hold up. I don't think you guys understand because as far as I understand, the way schools work is like every school has a certain amount of like money they can divvy out to the people, right? So when
Right.
he declines their shit, they just keep that money. They don't give it to
Yeah.
like
They don't
another.
keep that shit. They got a divvy because
Bro.
like
Nah,
they
they
got
don't
a
keep
certain
it.
financial budget, bro. So if that shit isn't allocated towards a certain student, that hoe is available for somebody else.
Yeah.
No, Corey,
So-
check this out though. When they offer a scholarship, that basically means that they already gave that scholarship away.
You have
So,
to accept the scholarship or decline.
You have to accept it. You have to
No,
accept
that
it.
puts
So
other
right-
people on hold. So technically, you
Okay,
are
then
taking
they didn't.
scholarships
Then
away
they
from
gotta
other
get. They
people.
gotta get their
So,
grades up.
but if you decline that hold, like they just gonna be on hold, bro. Like it's life,
At
man.
that point, at that point, they'd make a rule to where you would have to only apply to one school because again, that's happening with everybody. Even
Yeah,
if the kid
everybody's
went
doing
to
that
two
shit.
schools.
And then also,
Everybody-
it's like if you're on hold, that
Financial
means that you're getting a call saying, "Yo, your shit been approved," right?
Listen. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big
It's
deal
not
in
a
the
big
grand scheme.
deal. They made it a big
All
deal.
I'm trying to say is I listen. I agree with the point in general, but I just don't think it needed to be said. Like
Exactly.
I don't even agree with the point because
the
my
point is
thing
stupid.
is, bro, if
It
I
doesn't
have
make
kids,
any
bro,
sense. Like,
No,
look,
the point might
check
be
this out,
stupid, but
check
it's
this out.
true.
If I got kids, bro, they're gonna excel as much as like to their full potential. My kid's not about to hold back for nothing just because everybody else feels inadequate. If I got
Why
a
y'all so
kid that's
passionate about
Because
this?
society.
because that shit's trash.
because
No,
like
no,
they
'cause
took,
it's
bro, they
trash
took
if
that
people wanna
opportunity to shit on
flex
this dude.
and
No. Like
gloat.
perfect example, bro. I just saw this
Put that
story
kid on
about
there,
this
dude.
13-year-old little girl, bro, and she hooped and she's phenomenal and she's in 7th grade and she's already getting offers from like Oregon, UConn, and all this other shit. But they gotta wait until she gets into high school.
And
They
also,
already looking at her.
I
And the
understand.
thing is, they were saying that she could score anywhere like from 40 to 50 points a night, bro. But her coaches and shit tell her not to go as hard, so she dumps
That's
herself down
different.
every night, bro. That I know, like my kid not like
Yeah, that's different. That's different though.
how's it different, bro?
That's
Why-
completely different because she
It's-
has a
it's the
point
same
to
thing, bro. Like,
actually
I'm not about
excel
to-
and make a
if-
difference for her, her averages every night. But he's only going to get accepted to one at the end of the day. He's only going to accept one.
No, bro. They
Right,
both.
so
they-
she's
they-
only
they-
allowed to
I
accept
feel
it.
like.
Wait,
I
Master,
feel
what
like
if
you
he's
shouldn't-
mulling over 20 different schools?
You said
Exactly.
What if
Who's
he's
to
like,
say that
man,
he
I
was
don't know what
tryna-
school I want to go to.
Right.
It
These
could
20
be. It could
schools,
be
nah, I don't know what school.
everything. It could be.
I mean,
like
Nah,
Like,
come
no,
on.
my
If
thing
you know
is-
you're
nah.
going, if you know that you can get into, let's say, 15 of these 20, you know what I'm saying, and you know which ones
What if he wants to get into
that
all
you
of
can't get
those?
into.
Bro,
What do
the
you mean
way
get
they
into
do
all
it,
of
is
them?
Bro,
you
but
can't
I'm
play-
saying like whatever he did, it does not take away from anybody else. It
No,
does
Because he
Brago.
only can take one full ride, bro. It's not
Brago.
taking everybody else's full ride just
Bro,
because
I'm
they
not
say,
mad
hey,
at this man. I'm just saying, like, he didn't have to flex like that.
What do you
Brago.
mean?
Why-
You have to
why
flex
can't-
like
if you
that?
flex, why not
That's
flex?
just a hating ass nigga.
That's not
Like,
hating.
I know you're gonna let that nigga flex on his intelligence, bro. Come on, don't do that.
Bruh, the
He
way
had
the
to flex with 20
NCAA does
schools,
it,
yo.
wait,
Come
the
on.
way the NCAA does it with like football scholarships and basketball scholarships, they always make you come down to like a top 3. It don't matter if you apply to 20. You know,
Right.
if you apply to those 20, you know what your skill level's at, so you're gonna get accepted at least 5 of them.
Exactly.
I mean,
There's
He
no
knows.
point in
No,
applying
no,
for
no.
20 because then they're gonna overlook other students.
20 is a lot.
Why not
Bro,
give
when they-
You
when they
apply to
deny
20.
that hoes,
You apply
bro,
to
then
20.
they can look at
Once
elsewhere.
he chooses that school, guess what they're doing? They get on the phone calling other niggas.
Right.
Right
Exactly,
after the fact.
Brago.
I
What
don't
the
give a
fuck?
fuck, bro. My kid gonna apply to 30 schools, and if that nigga get in all of them, bro, I'm like, good, my nigga, you did
He
well.
going to all
That's
of
a
them.
fucking
I think
feat,
you're looking
bro.
at it the wrong
Hey,
way,
hey,
Corey.
my
It's like
nigga,
if you get an extra piece of bread at lunch and you see someone hungry, aren't you gonna give an extra like a little
No,
piece?
my nigga. No, that's
Or
not
you're gonna
what
eat that whole
that's
shit
what
and
it
you're
is.
full.
But bro, the thing is like he's just accepting one and he's getting one.
He's accepting one, bro. I'm saying y'all niggas are, well, not trying to come at you, but like, bro, y'all limited him for applying, bro. Not trying to go to all these schools, applying, bro. Come
Hold
on,
on.
you see how crazy
Hold on,
that
let
is,
me
bro?
use the example he just used. Say you got 20 pieces of bread, right? Pick one of the breads. All right, my nigga, they go down to 19.
Exactly.
So nobody in this call has ever applied for more than one job at a time and got accepted.
You
Exactly.
have. You absolutely
If you got
have.
accepted to all 10 of those jobs, are you flexing?
Yes.
That's way
'Cause,
different.
bro,
That is not
'cause
the
you-
same thing at all.
How's that different,
Yeah.
bro? We talking about education. Are you serious?
Point, and now you're not. How is that different?
No, it's kind of like if you went to 20 different interviews and you know that you can
And
get
you can do
15
that.
out of these.
You
No,
can
no,
do
you
that.
know you can get 15 out of these. You're gonna ace it. They're gonna call you.
A job.
Okay,
then you
that's
know
cool.
that you
know
Apply
you-
yourself,
Bro, nigga,
bro,
but
so you
either
can have
way,
options.
Why are you gonna
Right.
go and take other
Just like
stuff?
a school
Why would you
and
go
a
to
job,
15
both of
interviews?
those- Like a school and a job, both of those are two things you're gonna be spending time at, nigga. You want to make
Bro,
sure
it
you know
takes
what you want.
time.
Exactly, bro. So why can't I apply myself to make sure I have the
Nah,
best
y'all are
options
different breeds.
possible, bro?
No
Like
one-
That's why.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
don't
I don't see, bro.
no.
I literally don't see the problem with
I
him
literally
applying
don't see the
to
problem,
multiple
bro. If you're
schools.
smart enough to get into 20 schools and get a full ride, bro, apply to them hoes. Cool. Let's see
You
if we
just-
got options.
And it's even
No
more of an
one's
issue
saying it's
because they
wrong
didn't
to
even,
apply
bro,
to
Yo, I
20.
don't
You just
even
they
know.
didn't even,
Oh,
they didn't
his
even get
bow
into,
tie
they
was
didn't even
too
get into
tight,
this dude's
alright?
major. They didn't talk about
Oh,
like what he was
his
going to
bow
school
tie
for.
was
All
too
that.
tight.
They took that time to flex and say, yo, why you didn't just apply to 5? Why? Well, my nigga, what the
I think
fuck?
we're all on the same
Because I
page.
could apply to
don't
10.
think I don't think any of us are like mad at him for it. For
And
real.
why was his hair nappy in the video
Come on,
too?
man.
Nobody,
Like this is playing
nobody's
things
mad
that I
at
can hate
him.
off.
It's just like doing extra.
Hold on, but
I
let
know
me-
what I mean, but we can
let me
argue as far as
example.
like what he did. But I was more mad at the news people and like how they just took that time. That this was a moment to kind of
Yeah,
celebrate
they did
this
roast.
dude.
They did
And they were
roast him.
roasting
exactly.
him.
They roasted the heck out of this man.
It's exactly what Froob said. Froob said like he said like he sees their point, but like there's no reason to like roast him about it. Like
Yeah.
they didn't have
It's
have
like
to
they
say
were
what
salty.
they said.
I'm like, what the
he
fuck is wrong with y'all?
like yeah they were.
Here's
were
the thing.
salty.
Here's the
They were
thing. This
salty.
is
Like he applied for 20, he got accepted for 20, and people were hating. That's all.
That's all
at the end.
is,
At
bro.
the end of the day, it's not something like that you
Like,
should
he
ever
did
bring
that
up in the
shit.
first place because literally what happened is exactly what you expected to happen. Because look, you got fucking 3 white girls on Fox News talking about some black kid criticizing him for fucking applying to 20 different colleges. I don't
winning.
even know why
Yeah,
they
for
thought
winning.
that was a good idea in the
Yeah.
first place.
Look,
That was,
I don't
that
know
was a
why
good
they
thing.
couldn't
But
put
but
that on-
but
why is that on
honestly,
TV?
They did their
now
job if we talking about it.
now
though.
this dude, I think now he has like some notoriety. That's like something
Yeah.
he can wear with pride.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Is he the kid? I swear I saw something on Twitter like about him. Is he like suing somebody or something?
I don't know about that.
No, that's a whole. That's a scamming nigga.
I don't
Now
know
that's
about
a.
that. Now let's get right into this nigga, Hankerson, my
So
guy,
apparently it was a dude from
Howard.
Howard. And he was a part of like the financial aid office.
Yes.
And
And he's a
Nick,
law
like he was
student,
sending people
third-year
emails,
law student.
and he was like, Howard is going over the financial aid budget this year, blah blah blah. And
Let
then
me
they
remind you,
released this nigga
Howard is
financial
a-
aid records, and like he was getting at least 60,000 a year in grants, bro. And
Stealing
like the
from his own
education
people,
is
yo.
And that boy
40,000.
hustling.
Yo, this
So
man
he was
out
pretty
here.
much
hustling
jugging niggas
from
from
his
his
own people, yo. Come on now.
he was jugging.
Yo, this
And he
said-
about to get paid again. He about to sue Howard because they released his records without his permission, bro.
Yo, this
So
is
he
Juggling
who's
about
the
to
for
get
better, who's the
paid
better scammer?
again.
Do you guys remember Malachi Robinson, the doctor?
No, I don't remember that
Dr.
nigga.
Love.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember Dr. Love?
Man, Dr. Love is a
Dr.
real
Love
one,
was a
fam.
hustler,
If you,
man.
bro, he legit did. What's it called? Y'all ever seen that movie with what's it called? Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
That's what that shit reminded me of. You ever seen that?
Nah,
It's
that's-
with
But this dude had like a fucking. He had an office. He had patients. Like this dude was.
Oh, that nigga, yeah,
Yeah.
he was a scam king.
This dude, and he had. It was multiple times he got caught. And he kept doing it.
I know what you're talking
This
about.
motherfucker was like
Yeah.
a G, yo.
Hey, speaking of Catch Me If You Can, I used to quote that movie all the time. Never let them see you.
that
but-
movie. That movie
Never
is a
see you down.
dope ass movie. What's his name? Isn't that who's the dude
Leonardo
from the Wolf of
DiCaprio?
Wall-
Bro.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks and Tom Hanks.
But nah, yo, they made a playlist about Tyrone. Oh fuck, hold up.
Yo.
Oh yeah, they did. They
A
did.
playlist for him scamming and shit. Hold up.
Oh, that's wild.
What? They say Finessa, make it rain, ran off the plug twice, cashing out. Get the fuck out of here. They say, yo, is this your financial aid with the fucking Killmonger shit?
I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty
This is
disrespectful.
financial aid.
Yo, that is man. Yo,
That's
They got finesse, bro.
yo when you
I'm
pass
so-
your homeless
I'm
class,
just like-
Cashing out.
I'm just wondering, like, how you get finessed like that. Like, I've never had someone call me where they like finessed me, but I'm just saying, like, what do they got to say for you to actually give out money without like certain information? You know?
I'm saying, like, how you
The
not
whole team, the whole accounting team was in on it.
They
That's
was
what
all
happened.
finessing, bro. 'Cause, like,
Yo,
apparently, bro,
yo, they
I
said,
showed
yo, they
them how to
said
do it, bro.
this nigga was walking around campus in a 10,000
mink
baby
coats.
soft mink, and you niggas didn't suspect him.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
didn't he,
Yeah,
didn't he have
yeah.
a pink
Yeah,
Jeep?
bro,
Didn't
and then
buy,
he
was
like, an
taking
all-pink
trips.
Jeep or
Yeah,
He
something?
had an
Yeah,
all
y'all
pink
watch
fucking
that.
like.
let me break it down how this nigga got the game fucked up because
This man was
Brago.
racing with China in the
You watch
pink
that?
Lamborghini.
You
Bruh.
watch DC Samara?
My thing is, bro, if you're gonna be a criminal, bro, like don't let nobody know what you got,
They
know
said-
what you got, fam.
They
He was
said he
wild.
stole $429,000 from Howard University.
Right. Oh, and he's getting his masters, bro. So all
Yeah.
that, like all his education, bro, it was free.
It was free. And
Do
he
any
went,
of y'all
They
do
say
any
he's
of
a
y'all
finesse
watch
guy.
do any of y'all watch DC Samara?
yeah,
I've seen some of their stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they roasted that dude. Like they had a whole segment on that dude.
They roasted
were,
him?
looking at all his. Yeah, they were looking at
First
all his
off, if you managed to
pictures,
get
all his-
away with $429,000, first off,
Commend the young man.
who
No,
was
they
ever
did.
in the payroll department, in the financial aid department? They're not doing their job. Like I don't know how the fuck
they were
that happens.
commending him. They were like giving him his props, but they were cutting up on him because he had mad Instagram pictures of him just flexing.
I mean,
bro.
now that
like,
I don't
flexing.
Yeah, like I don't necessarily agree with that. Like I'm like trolling, of course, but I don't agree with like now that was actual money leaving students who needed it. That's an actual case of that shit.
Like I said, isn't it
That shit
kind of
wasn't cool.
sad? Isn't it kind of sad that Howard being an HBCU, which is historically black college, you know what I'm saying? He got
being a
finessed by a
black
male, he
man.
gonna steal money from his own people.
That's sad.
Did he steal?
I mean, yeah, that shit sucked, but I mean, like,
I mean, yeah, it's not
happened.
cool. I don't agree with what he did, but it's like, damn, how did you get away with it? How?
Well,
the
my
fuck?
thing,
Like I said,
he
college is
cannot be the
money
only
every
person
day.
that's in on this. No way.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out like how did he get past the $10,000 mark?
It was grants, bro. Like it's wild. Like
$429,000.
I think he was calling niggas back like, nah, you got declined, B.
he got 60,000. He was getting like 60,000 a semester or something like that.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie, it is
That
kind
number
of
is
easy.
kinda-
If you're over
It is
like
kinda
approval
easy.
and declining shit, like you approve everybody's shit, but you're like funneling like all the shit to like a special account.
Right.
Like somebody
nigga was
has to
good
be
at his
balancing
job.
these accounts though. So somebody
paid
else was
attention.
in on this.
Yeah,
Somebody
like-
else was in on this.
No, they
Bro, there's no
literally
reason
said
why
that.
his
No, they
higher-ups
literally
didn't
said
know.
that the whole accounting team was in
They
on
have
it.
to
But
be,
he's
bro.
the only person
Yo.
that flashed it on his Instagram and all.
But I'm
that.
saying they're checks and balances for these
Nurses?
things. Like so.
What up?
Yeah. What's up, Sauce?
But yeah, he about to get paid again, bro. He's suing Howard, bro, because they released that nigga financial records
I don't know
without his
why.
permission.
I think they panicked with that shit. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, bro. He's suing them for $10 million, I think.
He's gonna get 10 million.
So he about to get paid for real. He
I-
actually has a case.
I don't think he's gonna get 10 million, but
I don't think he's gonna get 10 million, but he's gonna get
He's
paid.
gonna get like what's it called?
A settlement.
Yeah, settlement. He's gonna get like
I
half.
think on
half.
the next,
Wow.
the
I'll
next
take
Race
5
of
million.
Wars, we need to trade him along with OJ. You know,
No, we can
One
keep
of our
him. I
rates.
need some.
Who you want?
I need my financial aid paid.
Yeah.
I need all my student loans gone.
I don't know. Let's take Ellen. I feel like Ellen would.
You
be
want
interesting.
Ellen?
We already have Ellen.
Ellen.
Hey, Ellen, that dude.
Hey, we already.
Ellen,
No,
oh,
that's-
Ellen,
Ellen is
that
that
dude.
woman. Ellen.
Ellen, that dude.
Ellen, that dude.
He's a
Ellen is
good
the
dude.
Yo,
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey,
yo, what y'all
I love
think
Ellen,
about
man.
the fabulous situation?
What? Oh, you talking about him beating on his girl?
Yeah.
God damn.
All I know is that he started posting again on his IG, but I haven't heard anything.
He
else
back
about it.
posting?
I mean, he a hoe.
He posted.
He back posted.
Like he stopped
Why
for a
you
while.
say it like that?
I mean,
Man,
I'm just saying, my
I
niggas
don't-
like,
Somebody's dryer in the background.
you gotta lay
Like,
low.
I don't know what to say about that situation.
No, he was
because,
posting
like,
pictures of his kids for the longest, and now he's back to
You
posting.
gotta
him
lay
in, like,
low, B. Don't
Gucci
post
and everything.
nothing.
like the whole Fab situation is crazy because like none of us really know what happened. We just know that the woman
something
beat
happened?
up. So like,
Is somebody
know-
doing laundry?
I hear it.
I think Sauce is driving.
I was like, all I heard was bro,
Bro,
and they got quiet.
I hear like a dryer.
oh
or
no,
something.
that's my work truck. I'm working right now.
Oh, bet.
Lady.
Yeah, you know I be on the road on this.
saying?
So like,
fake teeth, right?
so when I'm not talking, I just mute myself. Just make
I
it easy.
bet. But
So
what
I
were you
got two
saying?
fake teeth, right? I saw this video, bro. My shit started shaking. I was like, whoa.
What?
What?
Like he cracked the shit out of her.
Oh,
we don't- He
you talking
had
about
to have, bro. She was beat up.
Wait, what? Wait.
You seen a video of it?
There's a video of it.
Yeah, Steve-O posted it.
Wait, for real?
Oh, well,
talking about-
that's a whole
I ain't
totally
see the
different thing
video.
then.
Are you
That's
talking about
crazy.
Fab? We talking about Fab
I'm
right
talking
now?
about bad, bro.
I ain't seen
Unless
that
that was a
video.
gag video. I didn't see Fab face.
I ain't
Nah,
seen
we-
Fab
we
hit
would've-
nobody.
Now.
Yo, the thing that would kill Fab is if the pictures come out with her with no teeth, bro. If that
Hold on.
comes
Let me-
out.
let me
Yeah,
see.
that sucks.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I'm so
He a hoe though.
Yeah,
The
for
question
real.
is, why hasn't not?
I didn't even
I think because
know
the thing is
about
like,
the teeth.
have you guys ever seen her and seen how she is?
No.
No, but I know they've been together hella long.
Nah.
Though. They're not even married.
But she's like
and they
super,
got,
she's like
3
super
kids.
passive. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I feel like if she called the cops on him, some shit had to go down.
He
when
gonna
she's
beat
like-
that ass again.
Yeah, and did you see the
Yeah, he
video? I
must,
saw
he
the
must,
video
he
when
must
she
have
was.
did some damage.
Yeah,
So I'm looking for a point. I got the video of him threatening her.
because the video of her threatening her, like when she was running away.
He was straightening her brother and her dad too,
Yeah,
or
I
something
was
like
like,
that too,
what the
right? Bro, I would have jumped that
Damn,
nigga.
Fab. Like that's a whole new feel for Fab. Cause like I was saying earlier, that nigga is like real post most of the time.
Good
So,
dude.
Yeah.
Who do you think did
Yeah.
something first? Do you think
Not
she
re-
did
I mean,
something or like?
I can see it, bro. That nigga, he a hoe. He
No,
been
they
cheating
said
on
they
his
said
girl.
that they said that he was mad that she was in LA and didn't tell him.
Yeah, because he was
That
cheating
can't
on
be
her,
it,
bro.
though.
But he
That
was
can't
No,
be it.
like
What
that.
do you
That was
mean?
legit. It, like
They
I
said,
feel
but
what
they're
you're
saying
saying.
they're saying that he was cheating on her, but they said she was about to go cheat on him.
she pulled up on that nigga.
I feel what you're saying, Master J, but like at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Like, you know, who did what or whatever in the scenario.
Yeah,
like,
you shouldn't. Just
you
don't.
you
But he
can't
put
you
his hands on the woman, bro.
yeah
Like,
you can't do
you
that.
can't knock a bitch teeth out.
You can't knock
That's
her
not
teeth
right.
out. You can't knock her teeth out. No, you can't. Come on, man. You don't knock her teeth. You don't hit a woman at all. But then you hit her so
Yeah.
hard that you knock her 2 front teeth out, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
he a
that's
hoe.
crazy. Like he
Bro, he
really
gotta-
trying to take her head off. Like, God,
He gotta get his ass.
We
whooped,
should
bro.
have expected
And
this.
that's
'cause-
allegedly. That's allegedly.
No, because
by the way.
it always be the pretty boys that be hitting the women's the worst. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't no pretty.
Well,
boy.
they-
Fabulous
well,
is
listen,
pretty.
he's
Have you seen
not.
his teeth?
Yeah, I was like, what?
You think Fabulous a pretty nigga?
You
Master
get-
J,
not
explain
like
well,
this.
I guess.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Fabulous is ugly?
Yeah.
Hey, explain.
I
He
know
just got-
Fabulous
Hold
one
up,
two
y'all.
looking south and the
Explain
other
that's
looking
the game.
north. That's all I know.
Look, y'all. Why
I
y'all
don't
acting
think-
like y'all don't know what a pretty boy is? Somebody
don't
that
think-
cares about
I-
their looks and stuff
But
instead
you- I
of like
mean,
the dirt between
I'm
their.
gonna be real.
Fabulous
I don't
is
think
really into
Fab's
fashion,
known
so
for-
I guess that.
Exactly.
I don't think.
I'm not-
All right,
I
so
don't think
life
Fab is
lesson
known.
to the ladies that's looking at this stream: don't get you a pretty boy, get you a country nigga like me.
Word.
I don't
I'm
think
dead.
If
Fab's
you don't got
known.
dirt under your nails, then
This
you don't
nigga.
want.
I don't think
Yeah, I
Fab's
don't know
known
if
for
that's
being
a
a pretty
thing.
boy.
But
Yeah, I wouldn't label him as a pretty boy, dog.
I
Y'all
think
crazy.
he's like,
Have y'all not seen this
I
man?
think
Nah,
he's
he's-
talking about like how Fabulous
Nah,
moves,
he's-
like how he moves.
He
like-
just a
He's
nigga
into
who like
fashion.
fashion, bro.
He's into
That's
fashion.
it. That's
Yeah.
it. They
Facts.
don't make that nigga a pretty boy.
He
Facts.
definitely is.
Facts.
He's a
Nah,
I don't think
he's-
y'all know what it is.
He's a
He's a
Okay.
fashion head. He's not labeled a pretty boy.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like that's two different things, bro.
Nah,
I
I'm
think-
gonna go ahead.
I think people
Google
know
that.
he's like actually kind of like
Since y'all wanna
ugly
act
or whatever.
ignorant, I'm gonna go ahead and Google it.
Yeah, he's a.
You gonna Google pretty boy?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a fat.
I'm not trying to I ain't clowning you for calling him a pretty boy. I see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
something
just-
we were
I
talking
don't-
about
I don't
yesterday,
think-
wasn't
Yes,
it?
I'm
We were
not
talking
talking,
about
I
this in
just
the
don't
after
agree.
stream yesterday. Like, what
Yeah,
compliment
I don't
can you
agree
give to
either.
a man?
No, bro, we're not gonna start this again.
Wait, what was it, bro?
What compliment can you give to a man?
Start it.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, no. I gotta shut everybody up real
Hold on,
quick.
whoever
since y'all
said
want-
that
no. Corey, I gotta shut up everybody. Real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Because how are you gonna say Fabulous is not a pretty boy, but he was literally in a song called "Pretty Boy Swag"?
I don't know.
Point.
But I'm the crazy one.
So Soldier Boy a pretty
That
boy
was
now,
Soldier
too?
Boy, I thought.
That was
Wasn't it?
Soulja
Featuring
Boy.
Fab.
That was
So
Soulja
Soulja
Boy,
Boy a
not
pretty
Fab.
boy
I've
too?
never heard Fab on that song, bro.
That was not
It's a
Fab
remix,
on that
man.
song.
Either.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's the
hearing
remix.
Fab on that mic.
Wait, do you think
Yeah.
is Soldier Boy a pretty boy?
I deadass don't even think
No.
Fab was on
Wait,
that
so
song.
all right.
I mean, how many songs
I
have
don't.
niggas
I
got?
don't.
Song though.
I
How
don't
many
know.
songs have niggas said they was real niggas, but that shit was
Joe
false?
Boy to do with
Wait,
that?
so okay, so
Was he?
since you guys
Was he even
so
on that song?
You guys are
I don't
savants
think
on
he
like who a
was.
pretty boy.
I don't
is.
either,
So
bro.
who's a pretty
Why
boy?
are y'all asking me instead of just looking it up?
You're the one that brought it up.
You know
Internet
who's a
is in
pretty
your
boy?
hand.
Because that's too much typing.
And I
Wait,
know
so
the song.
who's a
That
pretty
was
boy in you guys'
Soulja Boy.
eyes then? Pause.
Odell Beckham Jr. That's a
Yeah,
pretty
pause
boy.
everything.
Yeah, no, that nigga gay though.
That nigga gay. That boy gay.
Nah,
That boy
I
gay
think
to two
Odell
niggas.
is metrosexual.
ASAP.
Oh, bro.
I think
hey,
he's
I don't think that nigga
homosexual.
gay,
I don't think he's
but-
gay.
ASAP.
That boy is gay.
I don't think.
Hey, look, check this out. Look. I'm gonna give you
Anybody
the
that got
same
waves.
example
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna give you the same example that Ryan Davis gave. Look, this boy was in a hot tub full of
Boy,
dudes,
niggas
right?
drinking penis water.
He was
Full of
drinking
niggas
the
under the
water?
water. No, think. Look, if you in a hot tub full of dudes with their lower body submerged and you under the water, that ain't nothing but dick soup. That's gay.
Wow.
And then that nigga was singing like a sexy song. I can't think what
Yeah,
song that
they
nigga
was
sang.
singing sexual healing.
Sexual healing.
Yeah.
Look,
So he's singing
anybody,
sexual healing in a hot tub full of dudes.
Sexual healing, bro.
anybody
Come on,
that,
And then his
that got
music
wait,
videos of him like trying to twerk and
angle
shit,
on
bro.
their
That
head.
nigga gay, bro.
Wait. Was he
Hey,
underwater
look,
or the
you
other
ain't see
guy?
Odell Beckham when they was on the field, and
Oh,
then
oh,
dude was standing in front of Odell. This nigga looked down and shook his head like, "Ooh,
Like, yeah,
nah."
that nigga's
That boy gay.
Wait.
That
Wasn't
nigga
the
gay to
other
two
guy
niggas.
under the water and he was like just singing? The other guy came from under the water.
He was like, "Can I get that sexual?"
That dude came up. Like he came by the hot tub, like goddamn, come to America. The royal penis is clean, your highness. Like, come on, fam. Get that bullshit out of here.
If everybody in this chat, like, no homo, if we all in the hot tub right now, bro,
Yeah.
Like,
and I bust out and start singing sexual healing, y'all ain't gonna think that shit gay?
I believe.
Oh, I'm about to clown your ass like I thought.
Exactly, bro.
All
That
right,
shit
wait. Let me ask you guys this: Who was the guy in the
Right.
tub with him? You guys know who the guy is with him?
Bro, gay niggas
What
apparently.
No, I'm saying,
you
do
said?
we know who the
I don't
guy
know, but I
is?
bet his name Lewis.
What I'm saying
Wow.
is, if that's a family member, I don't think it's gay.
Quick question.
Man, bro.
That
The
nigga.
dude was twerking like that.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
And it's
Looking at other niggas' butt.
Yo, Brago.
Like this nigga was like doing a little switch walk when he was dancing. Like, come on, that boy
If you
gay.
don't allow your son to do that shit, bro, that shit gay.
Yo,
Brago.
Brago.
Because it's a family member, that does not make it null and void.
Nah, if it's a
Brago.
family member, it's not gay. Like you been in suspect situations with family
Yeah,
members
but Brago,
before.
Bro,
you
it's
can't.
too many, bro. You only get 3 suspect
what?
situations, fam.
Nah, bro, my family member not grabbing my ass or nothing wild.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Brago.
what?
You never,
Brago,
when you were younger, you never taken like a bath with like a.
That's a grown man.
No, but what I'm saying, he's not naked.
Yo,
He's not
Sauce,
naked.
did like
If
Odell
you-
come to your like
Yeah.
town and take
Sauce,
a girl?
I don't think that's enough to just
I'm
label
be
someone
real
as
though.
gay.
I actually have not done that.
Yo,
Yo,
you guys
Brago,
don't have.
you can't act like you don't like see it though.
Bro,
Like, I
that
mean,
nigga's
I'm not.
gay,
I'm
bro.
not
Well, I'm
saying
saying, I
he's
don't.
full.
Okay,
I'm not
so you
saying
say, okay,
he's
so
full
the
gay.
bathtub
I'm not
thing.
saying
Bro,
he's
I'm
gay.
playing devil's advocate.
Yo.
No, but I'm saying, I
not
don't know if
saying
that's
that
enough to
he's-
say he's gay. Like, I don't.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's not
look,
enough,
hear me
bro.
out. Hear me out. I'm not saying that he's gay, but I'm saying that I could see
That
why.
nigga's definitely
why?
suspect.
I can see why he gets accusations.
Exactly.
I can
But-
see why you say
They
that.
are gay.
Not gay.
I can see why you
can
say
see
that,
why
but it's
people
like,
think
I don't
he-
Like,
know.
it's not gay confirmed, but it's damn near close.
Really?
And I agree.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't have
man.
homeboys that just like say like even in joking amongst like your private crew.
Yeah,
just,
you got niggas that do
No,
gay
Yeah,
it's
all the
jokes, bro.
time.
But
He's
no, bro.
fruity. He's
Like, bro,
a
no,
little
bro.
fruity,
Niggas,
yo.
like, bro,
He's a
that's
little
cool,
fruity.
bro. It's all fun. Like, it's funny when you joking, bro. But like, bro, if me and Matt in a hot tub, bro, I'm not putting it on Instagram and single sexual healing, bro. I'm not doing that shit.
I don't
That
know,
shit
it
gay.
seems like y'all kind of close. I feel
Like low key,
That's
I wouldn't be surprised if like later in life he
We
was
found
like,
out that the nigga was.
Yo, so Corey, if you walk in,
That's
he
fucking
might be one
crazy.
of those like
That's
he might be like
crazy.
one of those like dudes on that like progressive wave to where he's like gonna say that he's bi or something.
Nah, if you buy, you gay.
progressive wave.
Yeah, that's how I
What?
say, bro. If you
That's
buy, bro, if you
hilarious.
like men and you a man,
Put that
bro,
in
I don't
quotes.
care if you like both niggas.
I don't
You're
know.
gay.
I mean, like, yeah, the progressive.
Here's-
I don't know what else to
here's
call
the
it.
thing.
I think you know. I
But
think you know what I
that-
mean. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he's like,
no,
you know,
it was
like,
it was smooth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Corey, if say you're on camera, right? You just got done performing. Mike, Matt hit you on the ass. It's like, yo, tighten up. Is that gay?
I'm gonna be like, bro, you're gay.
But yeah, you're gonna say
what was
he's gay.
that, yo? sound like someone has stepped on a dog.
We're gonna be like, do I look like Grim to you?
Dog.
But the thing is, niggas. What I'm saying is, niggas make
Leave
jokes.
that internet
Niggas make
stuff
jokes
on.
like that all the time. Like,
But no, bro, it's a difference, bro. If Matt did some shit like that, like me and him would like fight,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah, I was gonna say,
he
gotta
would,
square
no,
up.
he would do it. Like me and Matt would fight, bro. But like even with that shit, after the fight, bro, I would know that nigga was playing. Like it's a difference between him playing and you having that lifestyle, fam. Like that
But
nigga
you don't know
showed
how
too many
to-
times on
Bruh.
too many
maybe that's how they
occasions, bro.
play.
Bro, you don't know that,
Brago,
like,
if you want me to, I can
Man, one
send you
nigga-
all.
man,
Hey, I can send you all the video evidence to build that case that boy is gay.
Bro,
I
man,
can send
one-
you all of it.
I think
Bro,
he's good
so
on
so
that.
does anybody have
Wait.
any friends that sing sexual healing when like they in the area?
No,
Never
hell
that.
no.
Never
Exactly,
that.
bro.
No, but I mean that Snoop Dogg song though. That Snoop
I got-
Dogg R. Kelly.
I got a friend who, when our other friend was in the cafeteria in school, we'd walk in and he'd be like, "Hey," and he'd call him out by name and say what number football player he was, just completely fucking around. And he would say, "Yo, me and this nigga, we gay." And I'm talking about,
But
and
that,
I'm talking
bro,
about
that's
a
him
big
being
ass.
funny, bro. That nigga's not gay. That's like
You know
him.
what I'm saying? We don't know
funny.
them niggas. You know what I'm saying? We just know
Yeah,
that them niggas.
Yeah.
Bro, it would be. I would
football
laugh
players are
if I'm a spectator, bro. I'd laugh. I'm like, oh, them niggas gay, but I would know he was fucking around, bro.
Yo,
But no, it's just certain shit that you just know that shit
Yo,
gay.
didn't he just have a fruity ass commercial like recently?
Where he was dancing with Eli? He's a
Dancing
dancer.
with Eli?
It's like this. It's like this. It's like I don't know this. Look, it's like this. I don't know this man personally,
He used to
but from what I've seen, I got an 87% chance that nigga's gay. Like all he needs that nigga. All the nigga need to do is open his mouth and say
y'all
I'm gay.
don't got no evidence and no facts, man.
Nah, see, I didn't say that. I said
What?
like I said before, man. Like I'm not saying he's full on gay, but I'm saying like I could see a little bit of some fruity stuff that he does a little bit.
He's metrosexual. I don't think he's gay at all.
What is that?
What's a metrosexual?
Define metrosexual.
Define metrosexual, please.
He's into fashion, which he is.
Brago's calling him progressive, is what he said.
I don't.
Are you calling him bi?
He's progressive.
No.
Becoming a homosexual.
Hey, so question. So does metrosexual condone him switching and twerking and shit?
Yeah, I was like, that nigga be twerking, bro. Like, that
twerk.
shit is gay.
Wait, Jamaicans twerk
let
all the
Brago get
time.
back to
Y'all
his
call
definition.
all Jamaicans gay?
True.
What?
Do we call all Jamaicans gay? Jamaicans be twerking all the time.
That shit's not the same.
No.
Oh my God,
Quite
bro.
the
Y'all
opposite,
must just
my
hate
friend.
Odell or
Yeah,
something.
oh,
Y'all are
yeah.
playing a double standard on this man. Like, fuck, that is crazy.
Bro,
Y'all don't know this
bro, I
man's
can't say
relationship or
definitively.
nothing.
Yeah, yo.
What
I'm
that
not,
mean? You know how many gay niggas are married?
Hey, but at the same time, y'all don't know that nigga either. I was using the facts. I was using the evidence that I've seen of
Yeah,
this nigga.
this is what I say, bro.
But I know niggas like that. That's not gay.
Them niggas gay too.
I think
No.
I'm pretty
This
fair.
is what I'll say, bro.
What I'm saying, you got niggas that's
definitively
that's super into themselves, right? They dance,
Right.
they fucking do their hair.
Yeah.
They're always fucking
like
getting
Brown.
pedicures, manicures, all this shit. Where it's like it's like you could look at it and be like, yo, you kind of feminine,
But
it's like they're
bro,
not.
Hey,
Okay,
but check this out. Hey,
this is what
but
I
check
say,
this out.
bro.
Your hair and nails ain't got nothing to do with like the other shit. Like
twerking
I
is a little too
go
far.
get
Twerking is-
pedicures and shit.
Twerking
Like, shut up.
Twerking is a whole different thing. Look, this is what I say, bro. I can't definitively say that
That's
this
like
man
some
is
jail
gay, bro,
stories.
but he's definitely suspect, fam.
Yo, we saw Safari twerking. Safari gay?
Safari gay? Hell yeah, that
Oh,
nigga gay.
man.
I know that nigga gay.
That boy gay.
Hey, are we gonna talk about Safari crying on interview?
Nah,
know that nigga gay.
we talked that together.
I mean, yo,
We
I
haven't actually
What?
talked about that. We did talk about that, man.
I mean, yo, I think I'm.
Never
being
mind. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we talked about that in your last stream.
No, we didn't.
I think I'm
Wait,
being
this
pretty
just
fair
happened.
about.
Wait, no, Master J, you told me you think about Dustin's.
Oh yeah, that was Dustin's stream. My bad. I forgot Dustin's the new Brago. I get him confused.
I'm not sure what that means.
Hey, you gotta kick that nigga out right now, man.
I sound like Tony or one.
Huh?
You was like, what that mean, nigga?
Exactly. Look, you already got half of Dustin's cast in your stream right now.
Half a
Wait,
dozen.
nigga, now what does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, actually, that means that y'all some birds. But I mean, I'm just saying.
This nigga out here dumping on you, nigga.
Hey, real talk. Kick this nigga.
Wait, but we haven't talked about the Safari crying on like camera with Angie. I mean, I think you don't do that interview, but hey.
Yo, what's funny about that is she said they didn't take your jacket.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did she really
say
ask that?
She did say that. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
did.
Because, and what's funny is I was watching
this
Deezy
man was crying.
Samara, and Deezy Samara, they covered that, and like when they were cutting up about it, they said like, yo, why didn't they take his jacket? And then like 2 minutes later, she asked that question like in a funny kind of way, and like he was like, no, they didn't take it. So like, you know, it's just funny because I don't know, it was just funny how she asked that, like, you know, because he got the big jacket, he got the big like fur flex on, you know.
Bro, somebody just asked if Magic Johnson's son metrosexual.
No.
Imagine.
Come on, man.
Bro, I love the chat, bro. Y'all are the go.
I don't mean to change the subject, but I got some other news, and since you know, I'm the head of this stream.
Boy,
I'm
sit
gonna
your
go ahead
ass
and
down.
say it. So yeah, so T.I. just tweeted out that Meek Mill is expected to be released from jail Monday.
Yeah, who follows T.I.?
Who cares about Meek Mill?
Ooh.
It's part of news, man. I'm just trying to.
I mean, Master J, ain't you like 19? Why you act like you actually listen to T.I.?
Yo, Corey, you
Or
don't
Meek
fuck
Mill.
with you don't fuck with Meek?
I don't look. I don't not fuck with him, bro. But like, it's just like I don't
He put
necessarily
himself in
care.
that situation, so it's like
Yeah, bro. Drake.
I'm not
after
talking
Drake
about.
bodied
I'm
that
not
nigga-
talking about the situation. I'm talking about his music. Like you just don't fuck with his tape. His
I mean,
albums.
he got good music.
I mean, no,
So
like,
does
I
nobody care
don't
about
knock
this
his.
man being released from jail?
No, I don't knock his music. I just don't care.
Oh,
I mean,
because I know that Meek. I mean, I'm from.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes
from
you hear
PA,
some
like,
tracks.
Everybody was shouting free Meek like not too long ago. Now everybody don't want to talk
Man,
about
they
this
just
man being
doing that for the
released.
culture. They know damn well this man don't. I mean, like
Y'all
this dude
fake. I
fucked
just wanna
up
the
know.
culture
multiple
always right,
times.
though?
Is the culture always
Meek,
right?
Meek goes hard.
Hell no.
I don't know.
Hell
like
no. The
6ix9ine, nigga. Hell
culture's
no.
not always right, but
The
shit, we
culture
gonna rock
always
with
right.
it.
We gonna
We
do it
gonna
for the
rock with it
culture.
regardless, nigga. We gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off.
I
Hell
can't say.
yeah.
If
Fuck the
Meek Mill
culture.
was, if Meek Mill wasn't a celebrity and he was getting charged on all this shit, y'all nobody would be saying free Meek.
No,
Saying free Meek Mill.
I can't say this though. Meek, the stuff that he goes to jail for, it's all the same. He had charges like many years ago, and they put him on probation. Like he took a plea. He took a plea, and he got on probation for like 10 or 12 years or something. And he kept violating, and like
he's been on probation for too long.
He was
His
going,
dumbass.
because like I said, I live in PA, so like I was like watching freestyles of him and shit way before like he ever became famous and shit and got with Rick Ross and all
Bad
that.
when he had little braids.
Yeah. He'd be on the Come Up show with Cosmic Kev and shit, like, and they'd have that shit on YouTube. And but he'd come on there freestyling like fresh out of jail all the time and shit. He'd be putting videos out. He had all the tapes. It was called Flamers, like 1, 2, and 3. These mixtapes. But he been going to fucking jail and shit.
People only scream free Meek Mill because other people saying it. Like this man messed up multiple times. Like
Exactly.
he been got the benefit of the doubt.
Every time that he like would go to fucking jail, it would be for violating his probation because he would fail for drug tests for like.
But hold on. Is that the system though? But cause I mean, I feel like when somebody gets put on probation, bro, they just like waiting for you to fuck up again.
They did. They get
But
like
it is
Oh,
go ahead.
My bad.
Waiting for you to fuck up, but if you don't fuck up, then there's no problem.
But I mean, it's too many regulations though. I mean, now, if you go to like, say for instance, if you had like a gun charge and then you violate by having guns, that's a difference between like, oh, like nigga, you wasn't supposed, like just like something small, like, oh, you violated my nigga, you got to go again. Like, I don't know. I just feel it just depends. You know, I feel like it just depends on what he did to violate it.
It's called to be honest,
you think they put some like they put a gun in his car and they like set him up? Is what you're trying to say?
He just saying like if he got in trouble for he just saying if he got in trouble for weed or whatever, don't like for an example. Let's say if he got in trouble for weed, don't hem him up on being outside of X amount of miles from you know what I'm saying.
But also if it's like, I guess those are the stipulations or those are the guidelines you have to follow. Whereas like if you go out of state
probation for like 10 years though, right?
He violated one. No, he violated it by going out of state without like getting permission.
In that situation.
Yeah, exactly.
But check this out.
Like he gotta take his own accountability in the action. Like the system is fucked up, but if they got the guidelines, nigga, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, Meek Mill is a grown ass man, bro. He gotta
understand that, bro. But
exactly.
Bro, listen, bro. 10 years is like almost half of everybody's life in here, bro. Like, think of it, like half your life. You can. I'm just saying, like, just hypothetically, if people were like in their 20s or whatever, it's almost half of everybody else's life in this chat. So 10 years with you not being able to go a certain amount of miles, like, bro, come on, be realistic, bro. You're gonna violate it.
Yeah, check it out. He caught these cases.
You're not gonna violate it if you're trying to like stay
clean. He caught these cases when he was like, I think 17, 18. So his whole entire adult life, he's dealt with this. And then he got famous, and then he was out. You know. So that comes with like going places, traveling. He always smoked weed. There was a point where he was like taking perks. He used to rap about that all the time, and like he would fail drug tests for perks. He used to like supposedly he used like, I think he said this shit in interviews. I watched interviews. He used to like have different ways of like giving fake urine and like fake drug tests. But eventually he got caught. You know what I mean? And then eventually he even went to a rehab for like 30 days or something to make it look good for court, but then came out and then violated again for something else. And then just recently, what he's in jail for now was like, apparently they were like, you know how he be riding dirt bikes and shit. They were doing that through the city. And he was like not even on a dirt bike, but he was hanging out with like the people that were doing the shit. And that was a violation of his shit. And the judge was, you know, a hating ass hating ass
That's
like
what I be
bitch.
saying, bro. Like you know, like you got 10 years, bro, to live like a confined life, bro. So just something about him being with people with dirt bikes, that was a reason for him to go back to jail. That's why I be like,
Well,
it just
yeah.
depends on what you're going back for, bro.
And
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
but
and
the
I
thing is,
think his probation. Sorry, Brago. I think his probation was like it was definitely over 10 years. I think it was like a 12-year fucking probation thing, which to like I don't know.
but
It's
the,
just
th-
like
the thing
to
is, they said
someone
he
like
can leave. He just has to get permission first.
to someone like him, like in going off of like stereotypes and like the states, like where we live, going off of just like stereotypes and stuff. To someone like him, 12 years of probation is just a
But
guarantee of going back.
I
You
hear
know
you,
what I mean?
but don't people get off early all the time? But he kept violating, like you said, he kept violating his
No, yeah,
probation.
it's
Yeah,
his
man.
it's his
So he
fault.
kept
But what
doing
I'm
it to
saying is
himself
like in
over and over and
someone in
over
his
again.
scenario, like in like his kind of lifestyle, it's
They
just
wouldn't
like
even let
it
him
was a
give
like
himself a second chance.
And look,
because he kept
you
doing the
just
first
said
one.
his lifestyle. So shit, he got to take into account for the way he living. You feel me?
No, yeah, but I'm not even talking about like drugs and stuff. I'm talking about like how he has to go and tour and stuff, and if he has to deal with like always having to like get paperwork and this and that to be able to leave, and like it's a lot
Well,
of stuff to
they
go
come
through.
with the territory.
He's not the
Yeah,
only artist that got to do
for
that though.
12 years. I don't know.
I was like, I
I'm just
understand,
like
bro, but it's like for 12
he ain't
years,
like
fam,
my
like that's
family. I'm not like taking
extensive,
up
bro.
for him. I'm just like
I
explaining.
mean, 12
I'm
years.
not saying it ain't hard. It's definitely like I think it's overbearing, but at the same time, that's what you got to do. Like you just got to deal with the bullshit. If you goddamn fucking up, who that's on really?
I mean, it's on him, bro. But I just like of course, I'm not agreeing. Like it's a sense of accountability. I'm not agreeing that like he shouldn't be responsible, and like even as far as like his violations. All I'm saying is like it's just designed for him to mess up again. That's all I'm saying.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's most definitely true. It is designed for him to fuck up, but
and
I
I
mean,
think
12
at the end of the
years.
day,
12
like,
years is crazy, but it's not like he's the first one to get that. It's just the
Yeah.
first one that he's like he's on a
see,
public stage.
yeah, see, the way I look at it, like, man, look, he just got dealt a very bad hand, but you
and I
got to
think
rock with it. You got to.
I think Brago, you asked or like you said something at the beginning of this about like how people in the whole free Meek and like how that's pretty like big or relevant or whatever, and I think that's all because of the fact that like it's kind of whack that he went back to he's in jail and been in jail this long over the like a stupid ass violation of probation that he has been on for like
Over a decade.
like Corey said, like over half of his life.
I don't know. Social
So,
media
you know what I mean?
sometimes they get on like stupid ways where it's like I know free boozy was a thing for a while. Now it's free.
Oh
Hazel.
yeah, that
Free Kodak.
And
Also,
Free
also
Kodak.
back in like a month later.
It's just like
and also
niggas,
like
is, you know.
also Meek's team, they make the argument that like Meek is actually right before this happened, like with the dirtbag stuff, he was actually living like pretty well. He was like with Nicki and stuff, they were chilling. Like he was like being he was like he was a law abiding citizen
Nikki?
for a while and stuff. Well, I mean that's not like
Yeah, that's not even
What do you
relevant.
mean?
Hey, what part of PA do you live in, bro?
Well, if I go to jail, I want y'all to put free sauce everywhere. I better see it.
Oh, we got you. I got you, bro. I'm gonna make it
My
some.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your face on a sticker, bro. I'm gonna put you everywhere.
I live like an hour away from Pittsburgh.
Oh, bet.
My niggas, free sauce all day.
But yo, it's late.
nigga,
It's late.
don't go
I
to
gotta get to
jail.
bed. I gotta be up early. So yo, shout out to the
I
chat.
figured that was coming.
Yeah, I'm actually
Man,
falling asleep. So,
You still on leave?
Nah, I'm back to work.
Yep, that's how you know Meek whack, nigga. You fall asleep as soon as you start talking about him. Shame.
Nah, but the thing is, like I said, people are killing him when he was out. Like, yo, add another L to Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like now he's in jail. You fucking now it's free Meek. Like that niggas, they're so fickle. But you know, that's just how life is.
That's society.
Yeah, it's just like when he's out, it's all these memes. You see, like but now he's in jail.
I'll say this about him though. He's the kind of dude that like he really is like dope with a pad. Like he writes dope ass shit. Anytime that he was in jail before, he'd come out and he would tear freestyles up on like radio shows. So I guarantee he's writing right now. I bet you he'll come out and he'll have some bangers.
Coming back.
I think he will. He'll at least have I'd say at least 3 hits that are like hits that are on the charts and stuff at the very least, and then he'll probably have an album too that's like pretty good, there'll probably be like 6 or 7 songs that bang at least, you know.
He gonna come out like Akon, Convict Music. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, he better come with some
know.
fire, cause if he come with anything whack after he get out, oh my god, the L train gonna start right back up.
And
he gotta come up with a Drake feature.
I'm only saying like 7, 8 songs that are tight because I mean I fuck with him heavy, so I'll like the whole tape. But I'm saying there's probably gonna be at least like 7, 8 songs on the album that like everybody.
Yeah,
with.
you said you was fucking with him when he still had the little braids looking like
he had the braids, so we know you a fan, bro. Like that's real. That's what's up.
Yeah, no, I was fucking with him way back, like. You know, when he, like, yeah, my cousin showed me him when I was, like, shit, like 16, 17.
It's crazy.
Yeah, people ask for the Naruto stream. Yeah, we're going to have it this week.
Shit, I thought we were going to talk
What kind of Naruto stream you doing, bro?
I thought this was going to be a One Piece stream.
I thought this was going to be the Naruto thing.
I thought we were about to talk some One Piece. I had no idea.
Don't pay attention to the schedule.
That's going to take.
Hey,
nah, I don't.
The Naruto stream. As far as like strongest.
The bracket?
Yeah, bracket strongest.
That hoe's gonna be what? How are y'all gonna decide what Naruto?
Kisame is the GOAT.
That's the thing. That's the thing we're trying to decide.
That shit's gonna be canceled.
I don't know. I may leave out Naruto and Sasuke, to be honest.
Leave. You got, but then if you do that, bro, then it's just gonna be like Madara and like.
I don't know, man. You got Guy here.
I should have Kamaru win.
Kisame is the GOAT.
What? I've never heard that before.
Are we trying to say who's the strongest in Naruto? Is that the question?
Y'all should know that Durson
look. Kisame was beating niggas' ass until he walked up on Mike Guy.
NBA
Guy was the only nigga that was putting that beating them beaters on.
You lost to someone that didn't even have ninjutsu. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, a guy one of the strongest in the verse. Get out of here.
Isn't it like not even a question?